charity live stream. Anyways, lesson 6 here. After touchdown, take care when using the brakes. The rain has stopped falling, but the runway is still very slick. From what I saw with this is like, yeah, 240 points over 3 events. That's basically 80 per. So what I'm thinking of doing is just practicing a shit out of skydiving like last round, try and get the bonus round, and then the other 2 should be much easier on me.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting to the point where you want to go for perfection anyways.
Yeah. Okay, that actually... I don't know, the thing with, like, I was finding with skydiving is there's no way to, like, really back up your, parachute. Like, you're always going to be flying forward, so I just had a way of, like, I kind of, like, took down the altitudes and stuff of when I needed to, like, pull the parachute out and, like, where I needed to be, and then I just kind of, like, tried to go forwards towards it. Interesting thing about that one, though, is the rings actually... Shit. Like, you didn't need to do anything with the rings. If you pressed nothing, you got in them.
Yeah, for that one.
Which is kind of funny that it worked that way, though.
But then 6 is gonna throw you for a loop.
Oh, I know, I just missed 2 of them. Although, if I try and get the good landing here... and get the bonus round. Bonus round's not too bad. I've only done it twice, but... basically, just gotta keep trying. Oh, shit, no. I think I'm gonna hit water. Okay, so I'll try and, like, set up a system again. Seems to be the way to do it, is, like, pretty much guess and check.
Howdy, guys.
Hey, who's that?
Howdy.
How's it going?
Good, you?
Yes,
Oh, hey, shit, I haven't seen you in forever.
I've been around.
I mean, like, none of us been around RU anymore, so... Oh,
Who's
man.
learning how to play musical instruments was
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Trying to... Hey, well, I guess you're not sure if you can stream yet. I was gonna say, have you played Final Fantasy IV before? But probably. I think... It's gonna be hard to find someone that hasn't, honestly.
Yeah, 4 is one of those, it's actually fairly common.
Yeah. Probably the same, if not more than 7, I would say.
I've never played any of the Nintendo Final Fantasies.
Really? Huh.
No.
If you can stream, maybe it's your...
Eight.
Yeah, maybe you should take 4 if you can figure out how to stream or whatever you were talking about.
Yeah, it's a love story. And then some.
It's one way to describe it. Definitely nobody dies. Not at all.
Well, I mean, spoiler.
Well, I mean, somebody dies in like every game. Is that really a spoiler?
It plays out a lot like Mortal Kombat. Go for it.
Oh, shit. Oh, thanks, Wolf. Yeah, I always forget to freaking update the titles. Hey, who's like clanging dishes there, SFF?
Sorry, that's my, not chandel, it's my ceiling fan.
Oh shit, you just live with that all the time?
Yeah.
Man. That's like one of those like sounds that would be continuous that was like slowly driving me crazy.
I'll see if I can't turn the fan down at least.
Alright. Well, like, I mean, don't cook yourself, but definitely appreciated.
No, it's better, yeah, I'll turn the fan off.
Once again, don't cook yourself. Oh, shit.
Also, if you could,
The echo.
turn down the actual stream.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
sorry about that. Hold on.
There we go. Can just
Yeah.
try and fucking...
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Oh, God. Your rate of descent's too great, game. Huh, I just did like a high school comeback there.
One thing to note, if you get good at Pilotwings, like really good, it will help you in the NES version of Top Gun.
Oh boy. This is true though. Yes, Wolf, free falling. I mean, if I hit the target and don't pull up my parachute, that counts, right? Why is Glenn gonna stream from his regular channel? It's like too open right now. I was surprised we had all 3 channels full earlier. Oh, fuck.
Because Glenn, and if he doesn't beat it, then it's practice.
Fuck. Oh, so he's not counting it towards his time or something? It's like the time doesn't matter. It's just kind of interesting to look at how long it took people, really, for me. It's not like, oh, look at how long it took them. Otherwise, my Super Mario World would look atrocious. Because it kind of does. Oh, shit. No! Okay, well this is where we go head first into the concrete, because life's not worth living anymore.
And it makes that cool Looney Tunes cartoon animation.
I know, the first time I did that in the winter level, I was wondering what was going to happen. I was like, this might be bad, and it was just kind of like, oh, that was okay. Just like, ploof.
Yeah, no, Nintendo did not want, like, splatters.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really think of that at the time.
That's when they were big into censorship. I mean, Mortal Kombat came out after, and it didn't have real blood.
Well, what was the, what do they say, like, the causes were of the, like, ESRB, Doom and Mortal Kombat, I think.
I think Splatterhouse had something to do with it also.
Splatterhouse. I forget which one that is exactly. It sounds familiar. Hey, Chris.
It was on a lot of stuff. What's up, Zed?
What's up? I don't know why people are like worried about first Mortal Kombat. I mean, they were super sweaty. It was all sweat.
Yeah.
They sweat blood.
Well, I mean, if you went to an old school wrestling match, every time somebody got hit, they'd spit.
Oh, fuck. I thought you were gonna say, like, all the sweat coming off them when they get punched and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's probably a thing, too. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, I can't turn around fast enough. Fuck this. I missed the last stage where the rings, I could at least do nothing and it would work.
You're pretty far in this game.
I'm pretty what?
Pretty far in this game.
Yep. Tell me about it. Last time, like, with the way that the rings was just falling to, like, the guy was just falling through the rings without me pressing anything, I was just, like, literally talking in the Discord the whole time he was, like, free falling.
I don't care about this, dude.
Fuck.
You'll fall in the right place.
Echo.
Yeah, there's still a bit of echo.
Yeah, it looks like I can get the stream to work. I might have to adjust it a little bit more so that the Super Nintendo emulator runs a little bit more smoothly.
Well, alright. I mentioned I was going to help you earlier. So my recommendation on it would be set your set the Super Nintendo emulator for like 800 by 600 resolution, and if you really wanted to try for high def, do like 720p. But if you didn't care about high def, if you just wanted it to be smooth, match your resolution with what your emulator is running.
Yeah, honestly, there's really no reason to run Super Nintendo games in high def anyway.
Yeah, they never were.
And then there's me anti-aliasing my game artificially. I mean, what? This is pixels.
It's safe just using the normal resolution.
cheaper officially.
800 by 600 on the emulator is a lot higher than the actual resolution was anyways. And
Mhm.
most computers should handle that.
Okay, I think I'm going against the wind this time. That's why numbers aren't quite the same. Oh, I might get this shit. It depends if it wants to like me or not. Nope. In the water.
You want to really kind of knock out anything that would increase your CPU usage, because it's even more important on a laptop than a desktop. So filters are bad.
Oh. I don't miss the days where, like, I was on that stupid Vista laptop, built this thing, never looked back. I've had to do one computer reset since I got this thing in, like, 2014. That was just preference, more so.
I will say there are a lot of good laptops these days, but no matter what, you're still using mobile versions of something great.
Yeah, oh, I'm just saying, my like, for the longest time, was just like a friggin', you know, under 18 kid without a job, so it was just like, oh, let's take what I can get. It's like old shitty Vista laptops, had a lamp dropped on it, barely works and shit. Like that kind of stuff. Before that, it was Windows 98 with no sound and no internet. Laptop again. Old work computer of dad's.
Yeah, that's good for Doom.
I didn't have Doom, actually. First time I played Doom was on a Dreamcast hack.
Oh my.
Oddly enough.
Alright, it's good though, Dreamcast.
Yep. First time I beat Half-Life was on a Dreamcast, like, version of that game that came out. Or didn't come out, but it was like 90% done.
I'm in Discord right now, bro.
Let's see. I'm gonna be way too high in altitude for this. Gotta try and curve around. Oh shit! Oh shit! No, water.
Water.
This is gonna be the stream.
It's like you were going for all of it, weren't you? You're going for the moving platform.
It's the only way I can do this anymore. Like, seriously, it wants 80 points otherwise from every event, so I may as well try and get the 100 on this event, and then get the bonus, and then make the other ones at least need, like, 60, and it's like, I can do that.
Yeah, make it at least doable.
Yeah.
I hear you on that.
The bonus is absolutely necessary. Absolutely. You're not getting, like, 80 points on 3 events without fucking one of them up slightly. As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I would not be looking forward to less than 8.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I have welcomed help with this game, but, like, I mean, it would be cool to, like, do what Cyrus did and just, like, beat it for the first time on my own, but... Oh, shit.
Do it.
I'm sure that was pretty fun for you, so...
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting as hell. Just...
Shit.
I was riveted to it.
Time to face plant into the concrete again.
Yeah, I think I watched that entire marathon stream, like 6 hours. It was nuts.
Yeah, no, you were there the whole time, dude.
Yeah, that's impressive. Well, Zed's always, like, good at being around for these things. Well, at least for me, because, like, he's up late like me, so...
Glenn almost made it, but he got sick of watching me die at one point.
Well, I mean, that's probably going to be, like, I don't know, we got 5 of us here right now talking to me. It's going to be, like, after, like, the 400th faceplant in the gravel, you guys are going to be like, okay, I'm out. Just slowly disappear.
Damn it, he hasn't learned yet.
I gotta try and get a system down. It's kind of harder when I have to try and actually do something with the rings this time first. It's not like just hold nothing and then I can try and figure out the wind patterns and shit.
Oh no, it looks like Wolf's getting mad.
Oh, because Glenn's not using the Twitch and Promo channel?
No, he's joking around. It's like, for fuck's sake, stop crashing.
Oh. It's not crashing if it's a person, dude. That's just like body splatter.
There was that one woman who hit the ground with a bad parachute and she survived. So.
I mean, it's possible. Past a certain point of falling, like, you don't increase speed at all. It's, like, possible to survive any fall, I think, but, like, beyond a certain point, it's, like, stops your breathing or something nuts if you're, like, falling far enough, I think. Forget.
Well, yeah, but before the woman proved it could happen, there was Pilotwings.
Hey, if you faceplant too many times, Wolf's gonna kick you off the team.
Fuck! Ugh. I only faceplant when I fuck up, like, the rings. I'm like, this life's not worth living.
Dive faster.
Pilotwings is the most accurate flight simulator ever made.
Yeah, sure.
It's like all those pilots have all those crazy instruments, but it's only for show. Once they close the door, nobody can see it. They just pulled out a Super NES controller. That's how they control it.
After 1,000 hours of Pilotwings, no one's gonna question you.
Fuck. You know what? You know what's great about this contest? I know I've mentioned it like a number of times, but I still like love it. Is the fact that we're doing this whole like Super Nintendo list. But I bought myself like a not for this contest, but I like recently bought myself a Super Nintendo PC controller. It's like freaking perfect.
Nice.
So it's like
Very nice.
playing on what I should be playing it on, other than the fact I'm playing it on a computer.
Yeah.
I was holding a copy of Darius Twin 3 days ago, and I passed it up. But
Oh man.
I'm thinking about getting a copy of Doom.
Oh yeah, you said you were the one who said you want Doom, right?
Yeah. I know it's a mistake, but I'm pretty sure I could do it.
Well, I mean, it's not episode 4 wouldn't be in that version, and then of the 30
Wow.
levels, you only have like 22, I think, or something. So,
So it's missing Thy Flesh Consumed.
I forget what it's called. Whatever the one they added for the Ultimate Doom,
Yeah.
that shouldn't be in there. I don't think.
Well, that makes it a lot easier, really.
Oh, that's the only episode of Doom I've never completed. Honestly. Oh fuck! No! Are you kidding me? Oh!
Right into the water.
Yeah, you should have been able to land on that.
I didn't even like. I thought I was going into the water anyways, but I still like pulled up just in case the thing floated under me, and then I thought I had it, fucking like by a pixel. Oh,
Yeah, you just barely missed it.
I don't remember what the science was to doing that. It's like I think it was opening up around 600, decent far away from the area. There's a genuine reaction for you anyways. I had a few of those "are you fucking kidding me" moments in the last one, but I was silent streaming. I still verbalized at times though. I was like, fuck! I just barely missed the stupid moving platform. Oh no!
I'm just gonna play the 3DO version of Doom.
Okay, I'm just gonna faceplant.
I'm joking.
See, I was getting so fucking salty when it came to my
It's not on my back this time, actually. Yeah, go ahead.
the last few Final Fight streams where I was like almost beating it but not quite. Well, my last stream was like I didn't think I was gonna finish, so I was getting mad. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure most of the words I said during the entire stream would have to be bleeped.
Eh. I'm just trying to censor my life in general because one day I might have to be a teacher and shit. So, if if the acting thing doesn't work out, which is probably fucking likely, so.
Frickin' fracking ginger
Yep.
snaps.
Well, I'm still trying to like work the "oh my gods" and shit out of my language. Not because I'm religious, but because I live in the Bible Belt of Canada, and like everybody around me is like religious for the most part, and I'm kind of trying to respect that.
Yeah, Wolf gets it.
Gets what?
Yeah, I live in the Bible Belt of the U.S., so...
Isn't that
I get
like
it.
all the U.S. Zing?
You'd be
No,
surprised.
that's just safe.
I think that's the joke, though. I don't know.
When you think of the U.S., you think of Green Acres?
Green Acres. What?
Oh, boy. I'm sorry, I'm showing my age.
Oh, possibly. I mean, I'm 22, so you might be dating me a bit, but...
Yeah, 11 years.
Oh, what, you're 33 or?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had to count, but yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like, fuck, I don't have enough fingers.
voice
Shit.
acting Yao game.
What's that?
Wolf saying, can you just voice act a Yowie game instead of getting a perfect game of baseball? It's like, yeah, sure, you can do nasty gay porn game. I don't care.
Yeah, he was telling me about how he was like vocalizing some porn game on like his channel or something, and then one of his coworkers found it and showed it to his boss in the old shop.
I think a Wolf just wants to visualize it as him and Tensor.
Hey, I'm gonna do a flip. Look at this, guys. Oh, shit, double flip.
Nice.
He's getting fancy.
Triple
You might
flip?
get the ring.
I know, that's why I'm doing flips and killing myself.
720. What's that guy doing?
Trying to Jeff Hardy right into the ground.
That's pretty much what she's saying. What were you trying to do? Fuck.
Doing the most extreme tricks available to him.
I was gonna take all our live streams and throw them in my editor real quick and, you know, run everybody's playthroughs at like 16 times or whatever, just for fun. But, like, because of the copyright on, you know, at least a chunk of the videos from either game footage or music people have been playing, it's not possible to download everything. So I'm like, man, that would have been a cool idea, though, because it wouldn't have been that hard to do.
How chopped up is mine?
Oh, yours is a good point. I might be able to do it with some. I think I can do it with Pilotwings currently. It wouldn't have, like, voices or anything, because past 2 times on my emulator it doesn't do voices, but...
I mean, my stuff should be fine since I don't play music over it.
Yes, but sometimes, like, Nintendo copyrights the game footage. Or the game music that's in the game, so it's... Fuck.
Like, if I put on Castlevania Symphony of the Night, it's gonna cut out a good third of the songs.
It's pretty good at detecting it, too. If one of you was to, like, blast the song through one of the shitty-sounding mics or something, it would still, like, be able to pick it up, probably.
Try to avoid stuff that's featured on Google Play.
Yeah. Well, we've had to actually, like, most of the copyright's fine, the videos stay on YouTube, like, because I run the YouTube, too, with Wolf. I help him anyways. But, like, some of the, like, music Tensor's playing and stuff, or, like, just anyone, like, they're fine, they'll just, like, monetize it or whatever, but some of it's, like, literally won't let the video be played unless we remove it. It was, like, the same song twice, though. I think that's the only instance we've run into it.
Yeah, that makes sense, because I've never had a video blocked, but I've had them take the audio out.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't... Well, I like, the audio taken out, I kind of mind that on Twitch. I don't mind if they want to monetize my YouTube videos, because whatever, I'm doing this for fun. So, like, literally have at it. I could give a shit. But, you know, if you're gonna, like, mute part of the video, it's like, man... If I'm doing, like, a video where I'm talking, it's like, well, now you're just muting, like, my voice, too, thanks.
Right.
Yeah, it kind of makes it beyond the, well, it totally ruins the point.
Yeah. They own copyright in your voice. I mean, I'm not signed on with any official acting companies, so I don't think so. If I was, I probably couldn't do any shit like this. I've always wondered about that, but I have no idea. Ah, you fucker!
Never sell yourself out all the way.
Honestly, I don't even, like, I've done, like, a movie where I had, like, a non-speaking role, but I prefer, like, I just prefer it for fun once again, mostly. If I can make my living off of shit. And I prefer live theater, which is mostly what I've done, so. Just like doing that, entertaining.
Yeah, I think I'll tinker around with the recording stuff to see what I can get to work on the Super Nintendo thing.
What do you mean?
He wants to stream.
Oh,
At some point, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you haven't played Final Fantasy IV, you said, so I would vote that. Like, I can take it too. I would rather someone new play it, but also, like, Cyrus said he's leaving next week. I'm like, oh shit, I'm leaving in like 2 weeks. I don't know if I can beat it before then. No, you can see me in some shitty low-budget movie. I haven't even seen it yet. I meant to like get people together and pretty much play Where's Waldo with myself, because I was pretty much nothing more than a glorified extra once they had chopped all like funding down on everybody. It's called Sorority Murder, and it was like some movie filmed in Canada. And I'm probably in it 14 times. Yeah, Sorority Murder. I don't know. See if you can find it. Shit, do it on movie night. Maybe I'll finally watch it. I have no idea what it's about.
Yeah, I could probably find it somewhere.
Yeah, shit, that was like 2014 now. October 2014 I did that. So that's a good while ago. You found, is it just on YouTube straight up?
Let's check out this link.
Too bad none of you guys know what it looked like, I don't think. So if I'm playing Where's Waldo.
Murder 2015 Lifetime movie.
Come on, yeah, I guess it would have been about a year later. Well, they do so much filming happens up here now because of like the dollar decrease. It's like cheaper, plus of like the sprawling BC environments makes good for a lot of like sets, like a lot of mountains and shit. Okay, I'm going to try and hit this here, I guess. Go under me, platform, waiting for you. Fuck. I'm getting dinged. Oh god.
Do you know the director's name?
Jesse James Miller. Fuck, how do I remember that? How do I remember that? Is that right?
James Miller. This is it. You
Yep.
found it.
Wow.
Dude.
All right, now look for the guy who appeared 14 times.
The random like glorified extra.
I gotta save this for movie night.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go to one of those now. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit! I meant. Oh, all right. It's time to crash a plane in the ground. I hit continue by accident. Full speed! Into the ground! I'm trying to remember all the places I was in that movie. God, I was like, I don't know, I should save it for tomorrow and just be like, yep, this is who you're looking for. Actually, there should be 2 particular scenes where it's really easy to see me. And then other than that, it's gonna be hard. Actually, 3, sorry. There's the scene I was actually a character in. That one's easy.
Yeah, we could play Where's Cam.
There's like a moment where I'm stumbling out with, I think, 2 other drunk guys, and we run into like a dead body, and there's just 4 of us. And we just find it, and we're like, oh shit. Fuck, it's all coming back to me now. And I'm wearing like a prison uniform. It's like a Halloween party. I'm wearing like a prison uniform. It's on backwards. It's got blood all over it. I just remember that.
Easy to pick out, I guess.
I remember after that because it was like, I'm like, which way does this thing go? They're like, I don't know. Make it look like you're stabbed in the back. Put the blood on the back. And then somebody at the end was like, you know, it was supposed to be like the other way, right? I'm like, well, they filmed the whole thing now, so nobody said anything. No, I liked it and all. What I didn't like is just how, like, snobby fucking everybody was. Like, mainly the extras. It's like, I'm having the time of my life just fucking sitting there most of the day, not actually having to do much, playing 3DS, and then it's like they call you in to, like, film for a bit, and it's exciting because you gotta do that because you like that. And then it's like the whole time you're doing that, they're feeding you, like, eggs and bacon all friggin' day, like lasagna. It's like all this great shit. And then people have the nerve to be there and be like, oh, this is annoying. The food's not as good as, like, Supernatural. It's like, fuck off. Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Life for extras.
Yeah. I don't know. That's my rant.
Apparently, Wolf's looking for a Canadian in a thong, but you can't find it.
Okay. Oh, I thought that was like who he's implying I was. I'm like, I think the movie's probably still supposed to take place in America because they'll still do that. Most like movies that are supposed to take place in LA that you see are actually just Vancouver. Wolf, you don't even know what I look like.
You have a picture of yourself on your.
Oh fuck, I do
channel.
too. All right, yeah, that's true. 34. Oh, you know what? I need to see this. I could probably do this while I'm... Wait, I was gonna say I could do this while I'm free falling, but I actually have to hit rings this time. So, where did he put it?
Yeah. That...
3404. I can't believe this is just on YouTube straight up. 3404. I just want to see if he's right. Oh shit! I think he found me. Yeah. Yep. You got it, man.
3404.
Yep, there you go. Barely visible. I'm there. I'm trying to think how old I was. Probably like, what would that be like? I think I was 18 or 19 at the time. Oh shit. We should watch that on movie night, because I kind of suspect it's probably a pretty terrible movie, and that's kind of enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, I just looked at that clip. It, like, yeah, it was like, I kind of tell. It's gonna be that sort of movie.
When I was like talking to one of the camera guys, he had made some comment too that was funny. Like someone was asking, I was like, "Oh, is this like low budget or whatever?" He's like, "Low budget. This is no budget." Oh shit! Wolf found me. What? Oh. Well, I mean, I described the scene pretty freaking well, so not surprised.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fit that in tomorrow, definitely.
Okay, wait. November 2014. Fuck. Okay, so this year in November I was 21. So then, yeah, no, I'd be 19. That's not underage when the time that movie's being filmed. Besides, it was like fucking apple juice or something, of course. So. Because legal drinking age, I think across Canada, it's 18 in Alberta and then 19 across the board otherwise. So. There should be another scene that's fairly easy to see me that's like, I think the girl that was the main character is suspected of killing some chick, and then like everybody at school is like, oh shit, that's the girl, and it's just kind of like she's walking into a classroom in silence and all of us are staring at her. I was like, I just remember like being pretty close to the camera there. I also remember being with talking to another dude who was actually pretty cool. He was just like part of the school, and he was just kind of asked to do it, and he was like literally just doing his homework during the scene, because it was like a scene in a university where people are doing homework. Fucking Pilotwings, love me! Ah, can't turn around fast enough. Let's land on this circle. I can't even do that. Can't even land properly. Landed just a little off target. Just a little? It was like 20 feet.
I'm surprised he had a seizure after that.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm not beating this game. This is ridiculous. I could just land on a regular target and try and get 80 points and everything, but I don't know.
Same way in Final Fight when I was stuck at Abigail.
That's gonna happen in a bunch of these games. At least with, like, Kablooey not defending is, like, we at least get somewhere, usually.
Yeah.
I haven't had a zero progress stream of this yet, but I came pretty friggin' close last stream. But I got the helicopter in stage 5 done, so it actually ended up being not bad for an hour and 40 minutes, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, the important thing is this isn't kablooey. No matter what, you never have to see that stupid blue blob ever again.
Unless we have to like do some other Super Nintendo theme thing that has it come up.
Well, maybe, but if that's the case, you're gonna make someone else do it.
Wolf and I have done our time.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead, check out the videos. So that's how you solve that one.
Okay, holy shit. This might fucking work. This might fucking work. Don't you dare land in the water. You pilot piece of shit! Ugh!
It's all up to you.
Fuck. I thought it would come back to me by the time that I'd done that.
Shit.
It's like my video game threats coming out. Ah, shit.
It's like, what? It's a hot day. You wanted to cool off.
It's actually really not a hot day today, oddly. You know what? That's nice, though, because it's part of my weekend. And it's not fucking hot, so I can be indoors and not feel guilty.
Yeah, it was like 85 out today, so...
God. I know Imperial super well when I use it. The only line that's drawn at is temperature. I have no idea what... I know they meet at 0 at some point or something, but... I think...
Basically...
80's like 30, I think.
With Fahrenheit, it just goes 0 is cold as fuck, 100 hot as fuck, and you can just kind of go from there. Like 70 is comfortable.
So like it's probably been 80 consistently lately, and I work in a warehouse.
32 is snow day.
Oh yeah, 32 is freezing. Well, I thought that at least would be common knowledge.
See, like, where I live now is actually, if you look at biomes of the world, it's actually very comparable to New Zealand. It's the same biome, and they're the only 2 temperate rainforest biomes in the world. So, like, I pretty much live, like, what would more be New Zealand now, but where I grew up is pretty fucking cold. And it was so cold that, like, snow days weren't a thing, because if people, like, I think in the 80s once, in Edmonton at least, some kid, like, walked to school because he hadn't heard the announcement and, like, froze to death. Is that me at 40-46? Okay, I think Wolf's getting ahead early to the Where's Waldo game.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me see.
Yeah, I spied you once, so I'm gonna save the rest of it for movie night.
He's gotta find all 14 instances. This could be really funny if there's only like 13. It'd be like that whole pig gag where there's like 1, 2, 4 or whatever. Let's see. Oh, I remember that building. It's probably likely Wolf. Wolf's just sitting there watching the whole movie now. He's like, there he is! There he is! $40-46. Okay, I gotta boost ahead a bit then. Oh yeah, this looks about right. Let's see, Wolf. Yep, I kind of see myself there. It's cut off my head, though. Okay, Wolf, yes, but how are you able to tell that's me with my head being cut off? I just know it's my hoodie and my shirt.
Glenn is really close to destroying Gradius 3, by the way.
Good, he's doing better than me then. I'm glad. Because, oh wait, that's not one of the original 5. No, the only original 5 left is Populous. There's like a guy in a hoodie. It's like a dark gray striped with lighter dark gray, and then like a blue and red t-shirt. That's me. My goodness, I still have that shirt, that hoodie I have, but it's kind of should be thrown out. Ah, fucking I guess I don't know. You can see like the bottom half of my face. I can sell it with the Sega Genesis Glenn hatcheted. It's on the same level, right? I still got 3 points for frickin' face planting into the ground, also. Alright. 240 or more. Oh, this fucking game. Love it, but fuck. What time's movie night at? And just tell me in Eastern, because I'll convert it in my head.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just be getting home, but
I'm not gonna play that movie first.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I have like a date at 3 in like 2 cities away, so, and then I don't know when that's
Glenn
ending.
still
So.
has the chance to beat the game on his practice run.
Oh shit!
I'm watching him right now. It's like, what is it?
Oh no! No! Fuck! Ah, you fucking rings! Sounds like I'm playing Sonic. Jokes. Alright, you piece of shit. Moving platform. I want to take a fucking penguin and dive into a pool. So just let me land on the platform, okay? Probably should loop around. Oh, this might be okay. Holy fuck, come on. Be there when I'm here. No, you fucker. Went away from me. Gonna say you. I'm already submitted on IMDb as like Frat Dude 3 or something. Pretty sure. You were close, but look at you. You're soaked. I know. Thanks, lady. Thanks for the 9 pity points, but I'm not gonna go on. Fuck. Give me some words of encouragement, Chris.
Land on the things you're supposed to land on. Don't land on the things you're not supposed to land on.
So, like, pretty much that, like, 0.5% of the ground I can see right now, land on that, but the rest's not okay.
Do that and you're golden.
I might, Wolf, but, like, I would decide I wanted to go back for my theater degree. It's kind of hard to have time to actually do shit. Oh, God. Plus, I like theater more. I don't know. Movies are, like, very disjointed when you do them. Whereas, like, theater, you're, like, rehearsing it for so long, and you see it in order, and you do it in order so many times. It's just, it feels a lot more complete. Whereas, like, that movie was, like, the first scene we filmed was the first scene. But then the... shit, what did we go to next? The next one, the one you found second, was, like, obviously halfway through the movie. And then the one after that was, like, halfway through as well. And that was the order we did things in. That was, like, a full day for me. And there's a bunch of other random little stuff I can't really remember at this time, but... land on it! Where is it? Fuck. I'm known for that movie. Yay. They put effort into my bio? What does it say? It's like frat guy number 3 or something, isn't it? I've seen it. Or is there actually stuff there? Cameron McKercher is an actor known for Sorority Murder 2015. Sweet. Chalk it up, kids. Such efforts. I don't think I've, like, got a chance to talk about this movie before. Other than, like... Oh, fuck. I remember making the announcement that I, like, got the part or whatever on Facebook, and I actually posted on Facebook. It was the most likes I ever got. And then I was like, I shouldn't have done that, because then they had made all the budget cuts and I didn't even get any lines. So, like, I'm pretty much just a glorified extra at that point.
That's still better than nothing.
Yeah. But it was supposed to be, like, a character. I don't even... Like, I had one line, but, you know. It was supposed to be in that, like, scene with finding the dead girl. I believe it was holy crap or holy shit, one of the two. Clearly I didn't even memorize my lines.
Lazy ass production.
What's that? Lazy
Man,
ass
people
projection?
blind.
Oh, yeah, with that tone. Yeah, that's how you deliver it. No, you fucker, you better be there. You better fucking be there. Oh, God. Maybe if I swear at this platform more.
What Glenn's doing right now. Holy shit.
What I am?
No, what Glenn is. He's like, he's into Gradius 3 and it's crazy.
Yeah, not to detract from you at all, but
Absolutely, go for it.
shooters are like, they're usually the craziest things you could do on a console.
Oh, I absolutely do not disagree. And by all means, detract from me. I'm frankly just here hanging out. The footage is just kind of the thing that's here for needing to be here and fun.
Yeah.
If you found a profile of me, god damn it, Wolf, stop stalking me. On secondary characters. Yes, there you go, Wolf. I would be on there.
You know what you need to do now, right?
What's that? Fuck! Faceplant in the ground?
It's like, none of us know what he looks like.
Oh, you need to... I think I missed the first bit of that.
It's like, he can stalk you can stalk him.
Oh, see what Wolf looks like. Yeah. I don't think Wolf's done 10 plays. You need to find me good luck with that. Just find, like, random dude streams porn game and gets caught at work.
Yeah.
Surprised, like, the secondary characters one is the only one. I'm surprised the secondary characters one is still up, first of all. That was the same year. And then, surprised you haven't found any other ones. Like, the leads, I had 3 leads in 2016. And that was crazy. I had 3 leads, and then I tried out for the next university play, where I think 7 guys were trying out for 6 parts, and I didn't even get a part. It was a pretty big whiplash. But I ended up, like, stage managing. Sorry, go ahead.
They see this cam guy, it's like, you know, we don't like him anymore. We're not going to give him the crappy role as the trash-eating guy.
It was the Bacchae. It was like, I forget what, Greek play, I think. I don't know. It ended up being pretty wild. They had me do a lot of stuff in it in the end anyways. They had me do a lot of, like, the physical work with the actors and, like, stage managing stuff. So... No, the best one is one of my best friends. I met him pretty much through doing a play with his wife in, like, the first University play of last year. It was, like, this weird genre of, like, psychological thriller, mystery, romance. Basically, oh god, I don't know how to summarize it up quickly. My dude's found dead at the start of the play, but he's, like, living out these alternate realities through this, like, brain box some scientist is keeping alive. So you got, like, two worlds going on. You got, like, my weird fucked up world that I'm thinking I'm living, and then, like, the world where people are investigating my death. But, like, in the world, like, me and my wife character, like, had a variety of different, like, good guy, bad guy kind of things, and random weird things going on. Like, it would be normal or it would be fucked up. So basically, like, I think she didn't tell him anything about the play, but there's, like, one world where my guy goes fucking nuts from all of it near the end, and he, like, kills her by choking her to death. So anytime this friend introduces me to anyone, they're like, oh, how'd you meet? He's like, oh, he choked my wife. It's pretty great. And then they're just like, and you're like, oh, they're in a play together. It's like, thanks, bud. It's pretty funny, actually. Ah, shit! Okay. Fucking parachute piece of shit. Work with me. You've been looking up name shows of your... A picture of my friend? What? That's not... If it's gonna be there, I'm gonna like scream. No. Fuck. Looking up my name shows a picture of my friend. Oh. Did you just Google my name? I don't think I've done that. I'm curious. Oh, oh shit, I found myself by looking at my name. Kid One Wolf. You should change my IMDb profile, known for sorority murder and Pilotwings atrocity.
No, you don't get to get away with that easily, Sam.
Oh, I'm not taking credit for Pilotwings.
Yeah, it's like you'll be known for sorority murder and kablooey streams.
Fuck. I'd rather drown.
It's like the world's greatest fan of kablooey, someone who actually decided to play through it.
I think before like Star Fox fan joins, he should have to like go through kablooey. Pass. That should be our hazing ritual. Play this fucking game.
It's that bad, huh?
It's a 3 out of 10. It's not the worst. That's what I ranked it as. It's like it could be interesting, but it has a lot of flaws and a lot of awful things about it. Namely,
5 if it weren't for the music, I'm sure.
No, probably 4 if it weren't for the music, and like maybe 5 if it had like 10 levels.
I don't know. I just need to find a way to shun the music. It is legitimately terrible.
Like if our hazing ritual is lock someone with headphones playing that on for like 10 hours. Get ready. That's right, Wolf.
It's like you could stop listening to the Get Ready song when you're fucking ready.
It's like if you can't get your family to leave the house for a vacation, because that's the thing that happens with my dad. You just fucking play that song until they're ready to go. Who needs literally Not Ready to Go by the Trues? Fuck that. Just play Not Ready or Get Ready.
It's like, oh, you're a death row inmate? Well, I hope you're ready for execution.
Right, kablooey?
It's like, you're gonna be ready.
I mean, it's not
You're
that bad.
It's
It's not death-inducing.
Kablooey soundtrack for the rest of your life.
I've played worse shit. I just can't think of an example right now. So... Fuck! I'm gonna faceplant in the ground again. Jesus, this fucking level. I haven't even seen what the fucking plane or, like, jetpacks look like.
You should have to play, like, what is it? Cheetah Man 2 with the Kablooey soundtrack.
Oh, God. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I don't wanna... Like, I trust myself the plane mission. But I'm gonna try and get the bonus on the rocket thing. But somebody please tell me how to do the rocket bonus, because I couldn't figure it out last time what exactly it was.
I'll look it up, because I forget. I think it's land on the,
We get to bounce off shit, I know, but I was like, what do I bounce off of? This looks like concrete at the start, and then it was like, oh, dead. Oh, shit! I was so close to the water. You were interviewed in a local paper? There you go, Wolf. I don't want to one-up you, but I've been in the paper twice. Wait, 3 times. They put me in the fucking paper recently for like... Oh, look at UFE Chilliwack moved to Abbotsford. And I'm like, why am I on the face of this? I am like one of the deepest speakers against this move. Because there's not actually a theater in Abbotsford to fucking move to.
Alright, so when you have the wings there,
Yeah.
Try to jump onto the trampolines and hit the power P's before landing in the middle of the target.
How many times you gotta bounce?
It doesn't say.
Oh, God. So sick of going in the damn water. Okay. Don't be in such a hurry. I really wasn't. There's no reason for you to be interviewed. I'm sure that, well, I mean, they're interviewing you. You're Wolf. There you go. You're Glenn. Or wait, well, Greg. I forgot his actual name. Glenn's the Sonic Hatchet dude, right? That's another great how'd you meet story. How'd you meet? Oh, I saw him, like, hatchet up a Genesis on camera. It's true, though. Never talked to the guy before, and then I saw him playing Sonic. I think that was, like, the case for a bunch of us. It was hilarious. He was even saying, he's like, great, this is how, like, 14 people are meeting me right now. They needed a perfect interview.
That's the thing, you know.
Fuck. Dang it. I can't go through this ring. And before Superman 64 jokes. God damn it, I went through the side of the ring. Is that not good enough? Jesus. I mean, not Jesus and crap, because filter I don't have right now. Why does the side of the ring not count? I don't want to... Fuck. Jesus, stupid. Wait. Gee Willigers. Fucking. Frickin' attempts to filter. Oh my goodness. There we go. Stupid piece of crap ring. No, it's right there. It's right friggin' there. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. No! Oh, make it stop. Odd part is, I'm not hating this. Still a fun game. This is weird for me, because, like, things like this, I'm actually going to attempt it, like, 400 times, and I'll still be fine. But if I was just playing this on my own, I would have been done a long time ago, because I don't have the patience to try things more than, like, 3 times. That's why these things are good for me in gaming. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I work usually. At least these days. I had the patience as a kid to, like, never give up on games, but now it's just like... Nah. I got, like, 40 unplayed Steam games in my library. Which is not nearly as bad as a lot of people.
Yeah, I have, like, 50 or so.
That's pretty good. Like, I mean... Ideally, everybody should have, like, 0. I think I have a couple, like, physical games I own that... don't have much played on them. I know, like, some N64 snowboarding game. Wave Race Blue Storm and SSX on Tour I haven't played, but I bought. I think that's literally it, though. Oh, and, like, Resistance. Someone told me it was good on PS3 and I bought it once. I probably will play it at some point. I heard it's good, like, co-op game, though, so...
Honestly, a good chunk of the games I got were free, so, I mean...
Yeah.
That's why I have so many games. You know, don't let pay for it. Of course I'm going to buy it.
Yeah. I don't know, Wolf. Look up my game or my name with the Giver or Possible Worlds. It's probably if you want to do more stalking. That's the place to stalk.
No, Wolf, no. No,
Bad
means
Wolf.
no. Internet touch.
Shit! Stalker Wolf, no stalking! Stalker Wolf, no stalking! I actually, like, kicked my desk in excitement there. I was... Shit. Promoting my Steam account. That's like the... What was that old children's show? It's parodying that. It was like, what? Swiper Wolf, no swiping or something. Or was it just Swiper? I don't know. I don't remember what show that was. Also, can I say, does anybody have, like, kids or nieces or nephews and I'd spend any time around today's kids' shows? Because, oh my god.
Nope, it's pretty freeing.
It's pretty what?
Freeing. I don't worry about kids or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have my own and I don't want to, possibly, like, ever. But, you know, I have, like, nieces and nephews. And I lived with my brother for a while, and there was, oh my, there is some pretty bad crap out there now.
I don't have much extended family, and the ones I do have are either, you know, old or about my age, so...
I have a lot of, like, immediate family, like, what would probably be considered a lot of immediate family these days, at least, for having, like, 3 siblings. But...
And, like, neither of my siblings have kids. A couple of my cousins do, and they live in New York, and I haven't seen them in years, so...
Oh, yeah. Most of ours pretty close together. Oldest brother lives, like, a province away, so... And we all meet at the lake, pretty much. Oh, yeah!
Yeah,
glitchy.
it's like the rest of my family lives in Washington State.
Oh,
I
yeah.
live in Maine.
Bounce on the P! Ah! I hope I can do this! Holy... What? Bounce on the P. I can't... Oh, I can do that. That's why. I'm like, I can't see down. It tells me, like, really late. Ugh! Points. Oh, jeez. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, this control's so weird. Oh, the momentum! Damn it!
Yeah, it looks wonky as shit.
I think I got 110 points. Don't waste your bonus stage. You know what, lady? 130 points is all I need. Oh. Now I gotta, like, try and do the skydiving and just take what I can live with. Alright, let's hope for the best. This might be the success run, I guess. March 2009. That would put you in your, like, under 18 days, wouldn't it, Wolf? Oh, you were 18, okay. Ring! Ring! Ah, precious rings! Ah! Oh, I got it! Shit! Get that one too! Holy crap! I don't even care about the frickin' moving platform in this case, because I got the moving platform in the other thing. Oh, I just gotta try and fucking do this good. There's 3 separate non-moving platforms I can try and hit. Oh gosh, okay.
Glenn's going for it.
Go Glenn! Oh yeah! Holy shit, this might be it. This might be it. This might be it for me and Glenn. 100 points. I only need 30 points in a frickin' plane mission. Holy crap.
Oh, what's with their eyes?
I don't know. She went all Japanese wolf on me. Says I will be going to college to learn computer science, because that happened. I mean, never say never, man. Not that you did. Oh, fuck, I almost hit retry. Oh, God, I'm so used to hitting retry by default.
Whoops.
No, Cam, no.
Oh.
Continue. This is the deal.
I would probably need to go take a walk if that happened.
It's kind of like how I was with the final boss, and it wouldn't let me continue.
Yeah. Okay. I just need... Okay, so the arches aren't actually worth everything. So the landing and the landing's still the biggest part. Screw your 45 seconds to do this. I'm going to take it slow to be sure. God, these arches are scary, man. So like so low to the ground compared to like rings. I'm never going to mock rings again. Rings are better than arches. Well, these arches are pretty big, to be fair. I don't have to get that close to the ground. I think I trust myself with this. If I just get these 3 rings and then I crash, I would technically win. So we've already passed, I think. Wow, this is actually a pretty freaking easy plane mission. Holy crap. Surprised the winter one wasn't after this one. Oh, holy crap.
I can't say winter is coming.
Is there another winter stage? I know 5 was. Alright, that's stage 6.
I think 8 is kind of special, but I honestly can't remember that far.
Wow, they gave me so very few points for accuracy, actually. If you fly too fast, you will not pass on this lesson. What? You just told me if I could complete it in under 45 seconds, I'd get points. And then she's like, if you fly too fast, you will not pass this lesson.
Yeah, they should have speed as an accuracy measure also. It's kind of like you got to keep, if you were flying a passenger plane, you got to keep your passengers comfortable.
Oh, okay, I get the logic behind that, I guess.
Screw that. Go full bore. Pedal to the metal.
I just want to go full win. Whatever helps me win. Okay. Also, my point totals keep ending in 69. Just want to point that out.
Nice.
Before someone else does. Not that my mind's usually in the gutter, but...
It's all a conspiracy.
Okay. Got the code written down. Ah, Lance, I wasn't a fan of you.
Yeah, Lance is a tool.
Is he the one with like black gray hair?
No, he's shitty too, though. Lance here again. Today you'll...
Does he have a fro?
Kind of. He has a lot of blonde hair.
Okay.
Today you'll find that the wind is strong. That's fine. The wind doesn't bother me. Ah! Why is it like acid water? Okay.
Basically, you win or you die. This is the Lance we're talking about. He doesn't fuck around.
Oh, I don't even know how many... Did anybody see how many points told me to get total?
No.
Damn. I'm always going to start with whatever I think I can get the bonus round on now, because nothing else is worth doing first if I can't get the bonus round. Pretty much at this point. Oh, look at that. Man, look at me go on this. Like I said, I guess I've had enough practice with this kind of thing from DK64, so hover belt's really not too bad. Oh, buddy! Oh, I touched the ground, though. Damn. It's like perfectly hitting all these. Oh my gosh, it really wants to touch the ground if you fall fast enough. Wow, it just sounded like I stated what gravity does.
Yeah, he did.
Why is the water purple? Why is it grape drink?
Don't question Lance's methods.
No wonder. He's been, like, drinking seawater, man. He thinks it's grape drink. It's freaking delusional. Okay, what's this moving platform doing? It's going in a complete square, pretty freaking... Oh, God, it's going in a figure 8. That's even better. Okay, I gotta try and follow it. Actually, if I meet it somewhere in the middle, that's probably best. If I can steady out. Okay. Shit. Didn't look like I was that close to the water yet. Oh, your game is just a little off. Thanks, Lance. That's the nicest thing you've said. Do you want to give up?
You just admitted that you've got game.
Yep. Man, I can't believe I only have 2 of these. Well, 3 of these things left, I guess. Eh? Scoring. How's life for everybody else? I need to talk about things that aren't this game. Helps me concentrate, oddly enough.
And I think you need to keep your mind on Lance here.
Stupid Lance.
Just remember how much you hate him.
I don't think it's that much. I'd rather it than like suddenly Secret Stage 9 pops up with like weird dumpster blue grommet piece of shit comes up. It's like, hey, here, play my stage. Blow up some bombs. Are you ready?
Oh my god.
I think somewhere I'd escape wolf cancer.
You two will finally always be ready.
Well, you know what? That's the nice thing about this. It's either like shared glory in this playthrough or shared pain.
Yeah.
Or, you know, solo adventures. Depends on how we complete these. You say pain. I do say pain. What would you call it? Oh, come on! Freaking depth perception in video games.
Well, I'm pretty sure Wolf likes having his anus penetrated, so.
Got hot and bothered when I blew up bombs. Good for you, Wolf. Oh, Wolf stalked me some more. Okay. See if he did good. Looks like it by the link. Yes, he did. Good job, Wolf. It's like most unappealing picture of me on the internet. Ugh. I'm glad they decided to go with the other picture when they released that play, with the one like me holding a baby or whatever, instead of that one, because that one's just weird. If you don't know what the play is about, it's like, yeah. I mean, the one on my Twitch is just from Possible Worlds. It's like some weird alternate reality where I'm just like fixated on a rock, and I'm just holding a rock, and like, what the heck? This rock's amazing. It's a bowl and it's a rock. How is it both? It's a good description. I almost think the like top-down perspective's harder to land on. I don't know. I still feel that way. Ah! Look at that shit. Like, look how close I was twice. Man. I know my aim's just a little off, Lance. Your lane's a little off. Oh, burned. Look at this bald bastard. Oh. Come on, Wolf. And then there's me right now. I've never had hair this long in my life, and it's not even that long. I always like buzz cut my hair. I don't think there actually is a picture of me with long hair, though. I don't think I've had a picture taken since I've had it. Found a really bad picture of yourself cleaning your room? I mean, I'm just not in pictures that often. I always think they're gonna look bad, but they actually kind of don't usually, thankfully. I really like this frickin' rocket belt. It makes sure counteracting the skydive. I think skydiving is probably my least favorite. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of the way I'm trying to approach skydiving, trying to get the bonuses, makes it a lot worse, but really it's not too bad. If I was just trying to hit still platforms, I think I could do it every time, but...
And well, if you're picking yourself now, trying to look like a prisoner.
He's emulating himself after his favorite actor he saw in a movie once. Ugh. Trying to look like Vin Diesel. Yeah! Got the bonus. I got the bonus and then my guy fell in the water. What the fuck? Okay.
Hey, take it.
Oh, it was just funny. I think the game glitched out after it was like, great landing! And it like stopped doing that freeze screen. My guy fell in the water.
I could see Lance being the sort of guy who takes away all your points for doing that.
I totally can too. I think this wing thing only propels you forward. Damn it. I want P blocks. Oh! Oh, land on the target thing. Okay, I can do that. I'll go for the 15. Man, I'm gonna kill it in points this time. Holy crap. This could be the run again. 130 points. I think that's the same as last time, actually. I'm not sure how much they want from me, though. 110 points over the next 2 missions. Seems easy now, doesn't it? Yes, it does, Lance. Until you said that. Hang glider. Let's knock out the hang glider, because I know it's going to be the... I should be knocking out the hang glider first. No, I shouldn't, actually, because trying to land that platform is still harder with the rocket belt. Ride the thermal current to a 700-foot altitude. Land kite on target. God. Okay, I'm not gonna... Time and speed are both a thing. Great. 50 points. I need 130. Get 50. Alright. So I'm not gonna worry about time. I can trust myself to do pretty freaking well on the plane. So... I just need to... God, I haven't done a hang glider mission since, like, the last time I was on a stream with you guys, basically. Look at a nice sunset. Isn't it pretty? This game actually is, like, really good looking. I don't know why.
It's that mode 7.
Indeed.
Don't most people hate the mode 7, though?
I don't mind it.
I mean, like, yeah, I'm okay with it, but...
I like mode 7.
I mean, it can look pretty weird sometimes. Like, is it Contra 3 that has that weird, like, top-down mission thing that's all mode 7? That
Yes,
looks
it
like
does.
crap.
Yeah, but mode 7 is also responsible for that amazing animation you see in Actrage when you go to a different world.
Well, that and Secret of Mana also.
Chrono Trigger, time
Yeah.
travel.
Not only time travel, but bike race.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Final Fantasy VI, Chocobos.
Okay.
F-Zero.
Completely.
Yeah, that game's all mode 7.
Oh fuck.
I mean, FX did kind of overshadow it, but Mode 7 didn't have the lag issues that FX had.
It's like you ignored the rules.
Well, the fucking... I don't know if anybody's watching, but the second wind current thing, I went right over it, nothing happened. So...
That's why I don't like hang glider. It's hard to pick up the air currents sometimes.
Well, like, I went right under it, and it didn't do shit. And then it was like, I tried to go into it again, and I'm like, well, I may as well try and land this now, because I'm at 50 feet, and then I couldn't even do that, because I had not enough momentum left. But like the first air current thing I hit, it seems like after I hit it, it almost just went away. Like I couldn't use it again. Because I couldn't find it. That's what I was going for after I missed this. Apparently missed the second one. I shouldn't say miss because I totally hit it. Ugh. Alright. I'm not bitter. What do you have planned for movie night tomorrow other than, you know, my weird ass movie?
I'm gonna be playing Night of the Living Dead because
Yes. Okay.
George Romero just died.
I mean, I haven't actually ever seen them, so like that one didn't hit me as much, but man,
And
people
also,
keep dying.
got a giant piece of garbage. Cool Cat saves the kids.
Oh god, no. 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 Do you know, like, have you seen the Your Movie Sucks guy ever on YouTube? Like, he does, like, movie reviews.
If I can survive the amazing bulk, I can survive anything.
I'm just saying, like, Your Movie Sucks is, like, a kind of famous YouTuber, does movie reviews. He, like, reviewed Cool Cat. He's actually someone my brother's been physically friends with forever, and, like, so I've seen enough on that movie. Enough jokes related to that movie. I don't need to see it again. Actually, I don't need to see it, period, because I've seen all the jokes. It's awful. Not to mention the whole, like, the other channel I watch, I Hate Everything, did a thing on it, and then the creator of the movie tried to, like, get his content pulled and all that
Daddy
kind
Derek's a bit of a cunt.
of... Well, 100% he is.
Yeah.
He's like the guy that can't take a joke, but, like, in a professional form.
Which is why I'm gonna roast the shit out of this shitty ass movie.
He's gonna come after you.
Oh,
wonder-
fuck.
I wonder if you
What is
learned
he
that lesson
doing?
yet. Damn it.
Well, I don't even have a. Well, kind of do, but not really.
Don't have what? Oh, my neck. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some water and go to the bathroom, because this is clearly gonna be a long haul, but I could see this being, like, the session I beat it, maybe? 'Cause the key seems to be, like, get a bonus mission once, and then don't flub up the rest of the missions.
That seems to be it.
It's not too bad to do, it's just the hang glider needs to work next time. Is that a joke on his speech? This game looks rather boring. I'm afraid you're going to have to play something different. I mean, if you're serious about that, I don't think SimCity would be that much more interesting to watch. Anyways, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything crazy happen while I was gone?
Nope.
Lance try and murder all your faces through the screen?
This bitch ass. Just like I beat Abigail's and fucking Belder's bitch asses earlier today.
Yep, I think we've all felt some pain. Well, I'm still enjoying this. Like, I honestly, like, I care that I'm failing, but, like, I don't mind having to keep playing this. It's not like... Yeah, I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah, I was definitely, especially after, like, the bullshit loss continues bit, so I was getting really salty and just sick of the game at that point.
So what exactly happened there?
Controller a bit too much, and I didn't stay connected to the USB port.
Oh.
Like, as soon as I kind of like a fuck gesture, I'm guessing.
Controller is disconnected.
And then I try to continue on the continue screen, right? I'm mashing the start button. It's not working.
Looks like someone gave Bionic Commando a jetpack and told him to fly around aimlessly. He's flying at green posts, thank you. Made of balls. Sorry, Zed, go ahead.
I kind of lost my train of thought there.
Controller disconnecting.
Alright, yeah. It's like after I lost my continue, it's like, I tried one more time. I couldn't believe that happened twice. And that's where I rage quit yesterday.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it only took me one run to finish it off.
See, I couldn't...
Like today.
See, I couldn't, like, go that long with the game like that. Because, like, I don't like that genre very much. Even with, like, Double Dragon 2, which I love, because I, like, had it growing up. Like, I pretty much, once I'm game over it, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. And I just kind of get further and further over the years. I think...
It's like...
Yeah, go ahead.
About a full game of it's about an hour long, so...
What, Double Dragon or Final Fight?
Final Fight.
Okay. I don't know, I was watching like a bit of your stream too, and I'm like, man, every character in this is so freaking big on the screen. You have like no time to react to someone popping out of the screen.
Just the biggest thing were the stupid fat guys. They run at you at 90 miles an hour. It's like, how are you supposed to avoid that?
Yeah, I can see that, especially again with like how a small screen would be compared to them. It's the size of like Donkey Kong Country sprites versus Mario World sprites. It's like one thing when you compare those games, like, well, your sprites in Donkey Kong Country are a lot bigger than Mario would be. But like, I don't know, it's not like big enough in that it's hard to react or anything. Rate of Descent, too great. Descent, there's a game I really want to replay, but its controls are stupid. Because like, you can't map a controller, obviously. Ah, fuck. You can't map a controller, obviously, and it won't even let you use mouse and keyboard. It's like all keyboard. It's like, man, I don't know how we did that back in the day.
Yeah, I never played that. I actually have a case, like a long box case for the PlayStation version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't actually have the game.
Yeah,
I didn't look before buying it from a Goodwill. I open it up and get back. Like, bought an empty case. Like,
yeah, done that. It's like Doom in a plane. It's pretty good.
That's why I'm much more careful about checking things now.
I almost did that once too. Shit, I don't remember. I was like at a Goodwill as well. I was gonna buy something. I forget. It was on Xbox Original. I think it was Counter-Strike because I used to have it, and I was like, oh, I kind of want this back, just because. And then like, my buddy at like checkout's like, oh, did you like check the game for scratches or whatever? We open it up and it's like mist inside of it or something for PC, and I'm like, oh.
Well, at least you got a game out of it. I got nothing.
No, I didn't buy it as soon as I noticed that, because, like, I don't know. I didn't want mist. I don't know. I never really played the adventure games growing up. It's not really an appeal for me.
Yeah, like Riven, this sequel to Mist. I played it once. It's like, this is dumb, and I put it down and never touched it again.
I think Myst is kind of like liked and hated. I don't know. I've never really heard that extensive an opinion on it. It's just like it's a thing that happened. It's basically all I ever get.
Games aren't really my thing either, so.
What isn't your thing?
Adventure games.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I don't know. I think I was like, that's definitely before my time. It was like when those were popular. It was like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the biggest thing is just, I hate those moments where you're like, where the fuck do you go? Where the fuck do you go?
Yeah. That was Super Metroid for me.
Forward game where I have like an obvious place to go. I don't have to navigate anywhere. I can just relax and just focus on, you know, the skill part.
I'm the same. I don't know. At the same time, like replaying Super Metroid, like it was like I don't want to say the first playthrough was like not fun. It was like the frustration outweighed the fun, if that makes sense, of being lost all the time. But
Super
like
Metroid, because at least it throws in a map.
Yeah. Apparently the original didn't.
Include a map. It also has like many rooms that just look the exact same.
Yep.
So if you do try to map it out, you know, it all looks the same. You get lost anyway.
Is this for the original Metroid?
Super has more variety in it.
Yeah. Well, someone was like asking me if like you plan on playing the original. I'm like, not really. If anything, I'll play. I've been told by my buddy to like play the Zero Mission or whatever, because it's just a recreation.
Yeah, it's a remake that, you know, checks out super archaic parts of it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a fun game though, but like I don't know. I'm kind of the same. It's like kind of like linear stuff more, unless I'm going to like play an open world game, and then there's a lot to do in the open world game. Like I guess Breath of the Wild's like pretty much the first Zelda game I'm playing now. It's like not right now, obviously. Like I have to be into the genre at the time. I bought it when I was into the genre. I got like 5 hours in, and I just haven't felt like playing that kind of game for a bit. Shit. Oh, I may as well drown now. All the points I can get.
Yeah, so I haven't close to beating it yet.
It's a freaking wonderful game. From like what little I played, it's that kind of game that like I'm not even worried. I have 5 hours into it. Normally I can't come back. It's been 2 months. Normally I probably couldn't come back to a game, but like with that, it's like whatever. It's like I got a Fallout 3 file going too. I played that for the first time like a while ago. It's like I can just probably come back to that. It's like don't really need to remember what I was doing.
Yeah, the only real irritating thing about that game is I don't like how the weapons have barely any durability. In fact, I hate when they include weapon durability in games to begin with. Screw that.
I'm kind of with you, honestly, but like it hasn't really been that big of a thing for me. What I liked a lot about it is that like the first time I tried to cook something and I threw things together, it made like edible food or whatever it is. But like everything else I've thrown together since, it like doesn't turn anything down, and it's really kind of logical how you make things. Like, oh, peppers are gonna give you heating or whatever, and it's like I don't know, throw more acorns in it, it's giving you more heart value. Just like throw more food in it, it's gonna have more heart value. It makes sense.
Yeah. Just wish it didn't have to go through the entire cutscene of cooking every time.
It's pretty much the fact that it's on Wii U though is pretty much like the reason I don't ever need a Switch so far, at least, because like I honestly like the Wii U a lot. It's kind of like the GameCube all over again for me. It's like its first party strengths are pretty much all I needed. All I had time for was the AAA games, so it's like I'm fine with that. I've had a blast with the AAA games, and then it's I can get that on it.
Really enjoy pretty much the entire freaking library of games worth playing on the thing too.
What, the Wii U or the Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's seriously enough of it. It's like it's my party game thing I pull out. It's like people are let's play Mario Kart 8. It's a blast. It accepts like any freaking controller. Hell, I can use this Super Nintendo controller on it for some weird reason, but like I don't know. It's been good to me. I understand people's problems with it, but like I really liked everything that came out with it too. The Pro Controller is extremely freaking awesome. The gamepad's great as a controller. Like, I don't know, I'm not defending it, I'm just saying I've had a great time with it. And the Switch, like, I feel like some of that's kind of gone away. I feel like it's kind of uncomfortable now. It's gotten a bit too small and stuff. Like, I fell in the water after I landed on the thing again. Okay, now that I've done this bonus stage twice, I should be able to, like... do well.
I think you got it, at least a little better.
I'm hoping. Doesn't seem like you can stop the forward momentum at all in this, though. Yeah, like, once you land on that. So I guess you gotta try and hit, like, one of each P block on the way there. Oh, but you don't go back, that's right. Okay, I thought you did for some reason. For a second. Okay. Oh, boy. I didn't realize they're gonna throw the target way out there this time. Okay, I'll go for the 15. I guess there's another trampoline I gotta try and hit if I want to get any better. The more you know.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that get me? 125. Not as good. Damn. Right, because I didn't hit the extra P. 115 points to qualify. Okay. Jeez. Hang glider, please work. Please work.
Yeah, it's got an issue there.
Well, I can't do it first, though, at the same time, because I can't trust that I'll get the hang glider right, and then I'm going to land on the bonus platform. I gotta do the bonus platform first. Whichever mission that's in.
Goddamn hang gliders.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Glenn.
Fucking Gradius.
Did you beat it?
It was, well, unofficially, yes.
Unofficially. Oh, because the practice thing or whatever? I mean, didn't Chris count one of his practice runs or whatever when you did your own channel?
Yeah, but that was because I quit practicing and just decided to make it a real run.
Okay.
Because I did like the first 2 cups as practice, and then people started watching it, so I was like, okay, I'll make it a real run, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they probably... Sorry?
I said my first attempt I got to the gauntlet, which is right before the boss rush. And then after you beat the boss rush, it's pretty much gravy train.
I think they were saying you were about to beat it right at the same time I finally beat stage 6 in this. So I was like, hey, we're both doing this at the same time. Okay, work this time, please.
And then this last attempt, the one boss just totally fucking screwed me. It was like the worst luck ever.
Okay, let's see.
That game does not give you like any room to breathe whatsoever.
I love games like that.
The whole way through.
Like, I love shmups, but like, man, they're unforgiving. I've pretty much like perfected Super Earth Defense Force because I owned it, and then the RU contest came up over the years. But like, other than that, like, I don't know. It's like I don't have the patience to like try and learn to perfect another one of those games, I guess.
I got it down. I just got to put the run together.
Yeah.
Which I did off camera before work.
Okay. How did the flood thing end up working out for you anyways? I'm assuming it kind of worked out in the end.
You swam through shit canyon.
As long as I don't have to fucking... As long as it don't rain for the next few days, I'll be fine.
Oh, crap. I didn't realize how fast I was going to lose fucking speed on this thing. Alright, let's make a landing out of this area, I guess. Well, maybe not.
Just lurking in the voice chat.
He was stuck in Cam before.
Yeah, he was.
Creep.
How many points? 56. I think I can live with that. Because I trust myself to plane to do almost perfect. 59 points on the plane. Fucking easy. Let's do this shit. Okay, let's see what I need to get for sure, though.
Don't say anything's easy till you're done, though.
Knock on wood. Rings are the most important thing. I need 59 points, so literally if I get all the rings and
land the plane.
Yeah, pretty much, actually. because I can't crash after getting all the rings. And I don't think you can land out of area with the plane. Not that that would really be a concern, unless fuel starts becoming an issue, which it really hasn't been so far. I'm not gonna worry about time, anyways. I'm just gonna take this friggin' easy.
Carefully, just get the rings.
All right, wind. Shit. Okay, let's play some Superman 64. But better. Please, let's never do the N64 library. Like, there'd be like 20 good games, and the rest would be hard.
Yeah, the 64 library is really top heavy.
Yeah, we could do it. I just nominate Glenn for Superman 64.
It's got rings. It must be like Sonic. We all know how much he likes that, so I see the logic.
Superman 64 is way better than Sonic's.
I was saying earlier how much like it's funny that so many of us met you pretty much through that Sonic thing.
Well, a couple of you.
Yeah, well, me and
Yeah,
Ness for sure.
I mean, I've been hanging around this guy for about a year now, so.
Yep. I hung around a bunch of these guys until the forums kind of died, and then this kind of happened, and it was cool. Oh god, is that near the water? It was giving me a rated cent. Oh, not really. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize there's gonna be this many rings. I thought when it said like usually the rings are worth 10 each, it was like 50 points. I was like, oh, it's 5. This is
Yeah,
like.
it says like 3 each, so.
Okay.
That stream that night was all you need to know about me. I love to drink and I hate Sega.
You say you had a good time that night? Well, I guess other than Sonic, probably.
Of course I had a good time.
There you
I
go.
was putting myself through torture, but it was still fun.
That's all that matters, really, then.
But it was the finale. When I got to take a hatchet to that fucking thing.
I think I had the perfect experience. I watched a lot of that, and I stepped away for a couple hours. I came back to that, like, I was like, oh, shit, well, something went wrong.
No, I'd say everything went right.
Yeah, pretty much. That was the perfect finale.
Oh, yes. Me fly plane, me do good.
Don't love how they put that last ring perfectly, like not a line
Yeah.
They always do that.
angle you can come into the runway.
All right, last. Is it helicopter right away, or is it? I hope it's helicopter. Honestly, already. I don't want another one of these.
How many levels? Is there 8? I think.
There's 4 in easy mode and apparently 4 in hard mode. I think. I would assume. I think that's what Zed
Hey,
said.
Lance just winked at you. I think he's coming on to you.
Fuck. Well, Wolf can have them.
8 all of them.
Oh god, this guy is even worse. Big Al.
That's what I'm wondering how long.
Time once more to review your skills with Big Al. This lesson will be conducted at night. Use radar to lead your way. What?
Yeah,
Oh.
this is it.
Jesus. What did you say?
This is it. Lesson 8.
Oh, there's all 4 things too. Okay.
Sure, this final level.
Let's see if we can, for first things first, gotta get a bonus stage. Ideally 2. If I can just get the bonus stage somehow in one run of both skydiving and rocket belt, that pretty much do me in. I think they said 320 points. I didn't actually look again. Did anybody see?
Yeah, it's 320.
Okay. And that's 4 of these. They're each worth 100 max, so... Alright.
That's what they're asking for.
It's not asking too much, honestly, I don't think. Compared to, like, what I thought it would be. Like, there hasn't been a whole ramp up. That's pretty much what all the hard stages have been for room for error. Relatively speaking. Oh, I'm gonna miss 1 ring. Whatever, I'll deal with missing 1 ring. Oh, fuck. I kind of just want to not go for the bonus platform. Now that I did so well in the rings.
So it's gonna do Draken.
Shit, I'm just not gonna land, actually.
Yeah, that one's rough.
I'm not gonna land. Great.
I'm gonna take a break and do a couple SimCity scenarios first.
For our types coming up, so as soon as I beat this, I might as well just jump right into that and start practicing.
Oh, we all gotta seriously help 10 out on Populous, though.
Yeah.
Like at least 4 of us. I want to get this out of the way, and then
Damn
I'll...
it.
What?
Fucking Yankees.
What? Oh, team. It's like...
Like, Wolf's going and bragging. It's like, yeah, fuck the Yankees.
Fuck Wolf.
Go Blue Jays?
And also where I'm at, fuck the Mariners for being shitty.
I can't watch most sports. I can play them and enjoy it, but...
Like, they haven't made the playoffs in 16 years.
Who's this?
Get their
Mariners? Or
fucking
the...
asses in gear.
Isn't it only like 6 teams make it in the MLB to the playoffs or something?
Teams per league, so 10 teams out of 30.
Okay. So even the NHL's like 16 out of, well, I guess what now is 31. Because apparently they decided to give Vegas a team. Because they're like, hey, we don't have enough failing franchises in the southern states. Let's add another one.
We should almost, I mean, this might sound cruel, but we should almost implement a rule, like, since 10's doing populace and that's number 6, if that don't get beat, you can't unlock, you know, like up to a certain number.
Oh, like a rule where, like, it's whatever game on the list is magnetized to the earliest listed game or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
That would encourage people to start playing populace and get that done quick.
Well, you said you'd play it. I said I'd play it. Wolf said he'd play it.
Yeah, I'll play it. After I beat Gradius, then I'll put it in my rotation.
I don't want 3 games is the only thing. If I finish Pilotwings, Populous will jump in its slot, and then I'll have SimCity and Populous. But man, then that's like 2 simulation games. That's gonna be...
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have enough on my plate with just Draken though.
Yeah. What is Draken exactly?
I would have to agree. I think Zed should be let off the hook until he beats Draken.
Yeah.
It's like a D&D style.
Right. You were telling me about this. That was that game.
It's third person during battles, but it's first person during wandering.
Oh god. For Super Nintendo first person.
It's very slow. It's extremely random.
Okay.
It's really rough.
It's extremely not fun.
Yeah, at least I have some tolerance for bullshit, so.
Do. Yeah, we'll let Zed off the hook, but I'd talk to Wolf and see about implementing that rule.
I think Wolf said he'd do it.
I
mean,
like that idea.
Yeah.
Then we won't be like 80 fucking 3 games in, and Populous is still number 6 on the list and hasn't.
5. It's the original 5.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, we'll beat every other game on the system. Just leave Populous till the end.
Yeah, right.
I feel like I may as well keep going with this game till I beat it tonight now. It's so
One
fucking
thing
close.
Is I gotta get a hold of Ken sometime tomorrow or Sunday and have him watch my stream because I got a couple questions. I know he linked that video and I watched it before he linked it, but that guy never explained a couple things.
Oh yeah, I need to watch that too. I meant to do that before I started streaming this. I knew there's something I was forgetting.
The 2 things that I need to know, I'll be ready to go dig deep into that game.
Well, I think he said we only need to do like 200 to 300 levels, really, not the 989. Like 989 is like basically the absolute. The game will have a decision on who wins, but you can win it before then.
Yeah, you can, but the thing is it goes by how well you,
Right.
how many points you score.
So we need to try. Well, I guess we don't need to like do great. Everything will help, but like if we all do great, then it would be like 200.
The way to do it though is to build. This is what 10 told me is that not so much worry about knights in the beginning. Just build cover as much of the map as possible because that scores the most points.
Okay.
And
Good to
then once you pretty much got everything that you want like covered, and he said by that time you would have enough spells to kind of disrupt the other guy while you're building up. So
Yeah. Okay.
'cause when I first watched Tim play it, he was pretty much just going straight for knights. I guess it didn't score him as much points as just going for towns. The towns take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
If you can skip an extra 3 or levels, I mean, it's worth it.
How long's the
It's
stream?
not that bad of a game, and it's actually kind of addicting.
No, like, I absolutely don't think it's a bad game. I think what I might not like about it is it looks really friggin' zoomed in for a game like that, and its UI is probably not great since it's, you know, meant to be like a PC game kind of thing, you know, like one of those instances.
Well, you can hit the Y button, and that like pans around the map to different things.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, your field of view isn't super great.
Yeah, of course. I mean, but there, like I said, there is the Y button that does the camera thing.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, because I think SimCity has it too.
So you don't have to like scroll all the way over here.
But, like, yeah, SimCity actually has a pretty good UI for, like, a console version of one of those games. Like, to the point where I'd rather play SimCity on Super Nintendo than the PC.
Popular does not have a good UI.
What, doesn't SimCity?
No, Populous.
Oh.
Oh, Populous.
Like, SimCity is pretty well done for Super
Yeah,
Nintendo.
SimCity's fantastic. Populous does not translate very well on Super.
Well, most of those games don't, is what I'm saying. Most of those is like, we'd prefer to play it on PC, but I was saying SimCity, the original, is one thing I'd prefer to play on Super Nintendo over the PC. That's more to do with, like, it had such, like, a number of years gap in it. They were able to add a lot of charm to it, I think, with, like, the Super Nintendo version. With, like, the advisor and just all the kind of, like, quirks and music and stuff. Whereas, like, the PC version went through, like, a really awkward kind of phase where it was on, like, a billion things. Its UI was pretty garbly, windowy mess, like a lot of DOS games were.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shit. Ugh. Alright, let's fall into the ground again.
Oh, it's amazing how well they did with SimCity on the Super Nintendo and how poorly they did with SimCity 2000.
I know. We gotta play that, too. SimCity 2000 literally didn't have a good port that I can think of, though. I have the Saturn one, and it's like, it's really cool looking, but it's like, frame rate and stuff is bad, and obviously control and...
There's controllers you could get to help, but frame rate is inexcusable.
Yeah, it's funny, because frame rate's like one of those things I did not notice as a kid. Now it's like I can't not notice it. Especially if it is a computer game and you're using a mouse to, like, look around, that's where you really notice it. If your, like, mouse isn't smooth.
What, you don't like slideshows?
No. Like I said, once I built my good computer, I haven't looked back.
I'll always say 3DO Doom has a terrific soundtrack, but the slideshow just isn't fun to play.
Oh god, I can't even believe stuff like that was, like, greenlit, like, to be released back then.
Nobody cared about frame rates till, like, I don't know, 5-10 years ago. It never was brought up as a thing.
Yeah.
Recently.
But AAA games still did it. Like, Pokemon and stuff always has had 60 frames. Smash Bros. Has always had 60 frames. Like,
right, but you didn't have people going, well, this is only like, I don't know, 40 frames per second. This is unplayable.
oh no, I'm not like that. If it gets below 30, to the point where it's, like, I'd say even 25.
Yeah. No, that's the golden number on 2D.
It's 30.
Well, fuck, man. If in Perfect Dark for the 64, if you just hold the joystick so you pan the camera like continuously, it goes down to like 3 frames. It's like fucking slideshow.
Like,
that.
are you a fan of that game? Because if you are, just say buy the remake on the Xbox Live Arcade for like $8.
I already got the remake.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, Glenn only likes slideshows when they have diaper changes in them.
Yeah. No, fuck you, Dad. Fuck Wolf too for cutting me and clicking that link. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I missed something. Not sure I want to know.
That was back when Wolf was streaming porn games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good job, Wolf. Oh, come on, don't miss the rings. Rings. 7 days.
The Silence of the Lambs dance.
Fucking, oh my. Fuck it, I'll go with the shitty amount of rings I got if I can land this stupid thing.
So yeah, once I beat Gradius, then I'll put like most of my focus on Populous.
I don't know if I'll put most of my focus. It'll probably be pretty even between Populous and SimCity, but the same thing goes for me with this game, basically. And if I beat this tonight, I don't think I'm going to be playing anything else tonight.
Yeah, the same thing I'm feeling, you know. It's like I beat Final Fight. I did my thing for today. I'm not playing anything else.
Well, I think I'm at least an hour away from beating this, just because trying to get all 4 of these in sequence is going to be a nuisance, and then who knows at the helicopter stage. There's no, like, time limit on the helicopter stage, so I can just do what I did last time, keep changing directions, that throws them off, and try and take them all out. Shit, I just started up the next mission. Ugh! Time to crash a plane for fun, because no point going on. Crashing planes is fun. It's
Is
just...
Wolf in like Twitch chat?
Yeah. Well, he's like listening to us, but he's not on mic.
Oh.
You
Hey Wolf, what do you think about that? Like, we'll unlock Draken, and then after that, don't unlock any more games till Populous gets beat, because that's like 10 games above Populous.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Well, excuse me. I think it would have solved things like Kablooey for stuff like that too, because you know Wolf and I are the only ones that ended up playing that, which is like at least it was 2 of us, but yeah, I like the idea. I think like 10 games away, or is that even? That's not enough. Open up, is it? To even work?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is?
8 games away, we'll unlock Draken, and then after that, like, don't unlock anymore till...
Yeah.
Draken's 15.
So then basically we could have everything unlocked up to Draken and nothing but Populous left, is what you're saying. Like, technically. Just so the incentive keeps increasing to beat it, because then it's like, oh, the field's only open to 4 games, 3 games, 2 games. Better be Populous.
Yep, if you want to beat Populous, just... And then after you beat Populous, boom, 10 games unlocked.
Yep. Fuck this. Ugh.
I think it's a good idea. What do
I
you
do
guys
too.
think?
I do.
I kind of agree with that.
I third the motion.
Alright, Wolf, make it happen. I'm sure 10 will gladly agree with that idea.
10's like slight passive aggressiveness to no one else playing it will go away.
Yep.
I mean, I get how he's feeling. It's like nobody would pick up Kablooey, like I said. So it's like it's like that.
Obviously, Zed gets a pass because you'll be playing Draken.
Yeah. Well, he's got, and like, I feel like having 2 games in your queue is like 3 max. 2. That's just a preference for me. 2 is like ideal. You can at least like jump between games.
With the 10 game thing, like if you have 3 games in your queue and then somehow it goes to like 4 games in your queue, you have to give up 1.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said too. I don't want to like hog anything. I mean, it's kind of pointless for Pilotwings at this point. It's like 2 levels left, but
And like I said before, man, if anybody that's like an expert at a game, fucking take it. Beat it as quick as possible.
Well, I'm kind of with Cyrus though. Like at least when it comes to RPGs, I think we're thinking like it's like we should try and get new people to play. Like if someone hasn't played Final Fantasy IV, they should be the one to play it.
Yeah, that's way different. I mean, yeah, experience that, but
Yeah.
as far like, I don't want you guys to sit there and slog through Zombies Ate My Neighbors for like 2 months when
Oh,
I could
yeah.
and beat it in like a day.
Oh yeah, you're talking like if someone was good at Gradius, just take it out for us kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
There's a reason I went so hard on Final Fight and didn't play anything else. Is I knew I was the one who played it the most, so.
Yeah. Well, it's like I think the only game like
I owned it beforehand, so.
I think the only game
I knew it
coming
was
up
pretty
that
much on me to do it.
I think the only game coming up that no one else is gonna like beat without, you know, a few tries or at least is Super Earth Defense Force at like 40. But you know, like I'll beat it. If it's not my first try, it'll be my second, and it's probably gonna be my first try.
Fuck. I can beat Link to the Past and Super Castlevania 4.
I mean, those are probably games that like try and get new people to do. I would think.
I don't know about Castlevania.
I don't know about that either. I haven't played it, is why I'm saying that. I know Link to the Past is like, it's not going to be a daunting task for anyone, but Castlevania might.
Right, Castlevania 4 is.
Link to the Past and number 2
It's
out.
alright, but it's not like.
Why have a guy sit on it for 3 days when you have a guy that can beat it in like under 2 hours?
Oh, the point's fun too, and for people to experience games, in my opinion. So, because this is probably the best library of video games, at least like one that everybody can enjoy. So.
And so far, I've played 2 games that I own and already played Death. So. Yeah, it's like Draken will be something new.
I've already
Defense with Zelda.
got arguably the most popular game before anything else could.
On the fence with Zelda?
Yeah, not about playing it, because I've played it enough. But if there is somehow somebody who hasn't beat Zelda, maybe I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe you could be a good coach.
Well, yeah. Has anyone here not beaten Link to the Past?
Yes, but I don't know if I want to here. So I want to do it for YouTube at some point, I think. Plus,
It's
I
all
don't.
going to YouTube.
I technically could do it as a YouTube thing, but then by my normal like video rules, it probably would take 4 months just of release schedule. So, I would say no for me, just because I don't know. I'm not really like I think about playing it right now. It's not a genre I want to pick up right now. But I don't know.
If nobody's gonna pick it up, I'd say Glenn, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus-
I'm willing to see that Glenn. I got other things I might play. I like the game, but I don't really feel like playing it again right now.
Yeah.
Plus, you get to watch a guy speedrun it and do cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, like, honestly, we gotta take these things as they come. I don't know how far up the list Link to the Past is, but we're probably looking at a couple months away, I would assume, at least. So.
Well, it's like, I want to say it's like 30th.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah, it's coming up pretty quick.
Okay. I would say, honestly, I'm a no then for that one. Right now.
I was planning on doing Castlevania 4 and Link to the Past in one day. Boom, 2 games.
Yeah, and I could
That's
see
it.
it happening.
Oh, every single ring, please let me land on the moving platform.
But especially since I have to play Super Castlevania mode or 4 on normal mode when I'm used to playing it on hard mode. That'll be fucking cakewalk.
Yeah, well, it's like whatever gets you the best ending, right? So if that gets you the best ending on normal, do it.
Yeah. I mean, the ending
Oh,
is the same.
Fuck, man. Anyway, see how close that was?
No, I didn't.
That you can put in the game to unlock the second loop difficulty.
Oh. I like how this
You're
game
talking
this game
ancient.
treats this like expert mode of like the same levels, but it's completely different levels, and all the people in it are acting like it's more lessons. So
It's not like you haven't already just gotten in a helicopter and went into a combat mission or anything.
yeah, I like how it's like they're like, oh, he saved us. All right, back to lessons now. Oh shit, we got kidnapped again. All right.
Damn it, Delta Force.
All right. Well, I think this game was initially a tech demo, so it's just like they just decided to add some sort of story to it.
Strikes again.
Ah, rings. Oh my god. Okay, if I can get all the rings, I want to land on the moving platform. Moving platforms are not freaking remotely easy to land on. I don't know how, like, people are just like, yeah, just land on it.
Yeah, just do it. Just wait until it's there and then drop.
Just land on the moving platform.
You can't-
and don't not land on the moving platform.
You can't like speed up your deceleration at all.
How can you miss it? It's like yellow stripes.
Because my altitude and shit has to be right too. Oh god.
Altitude, schmaltitude.
Gravity, man. Parachute only does so much. And then Mr. Aviators gets to yell at me.
Bitch.
Don't you have a PhD in video game physics?
Well, what a scrub.
Okay, let me do something here. Let me get it on the rocket belt, and then I can try and maybe just take the skydiving as fucking is. Cause yeah, there's no way I'm gonna go in one run and try and get the moving platforms on both, cause it's not gonna happen. So if I'm gonna try and get it, I'm gonna try and get it on the rocket belt, cause it's my best vehicle.
Yeah, but on the other hand, if you do manage to get it on both runs, you're golden.
You're not gonna lose. You could crash the plane and the hang glider, and well, maybe not that, but you know. Fuck game.
I mentioned Top Gun as being once you master Pilotwings, you'll be good at. But
Yeah.
Another one is Blast Corps for Nintendo 64.
I don't really from what little I played. I don't really see that, but fuck. Okay, let's.
Yeah, I played like part of the first level. I mean, I have the game. I haven't gotten around to playing it more because my Nintendo 64 usually isn't hooked up.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's. I guess mine. It is, I think, actually. Just looking. What do I got over there? I got Wii N64, Xbox, Saturn, NES, VCR, Xbox 360, PS2, PS3, GameCube, PS1.
I've been working on Cruising USA,
Really?
so that's why mine is.
Yeah. Man, that's a. I don't know how to feel with that game anymore. Loved it because it was like one of my first N64 games. Still do, but it's just like.
It's just I'm disappointed in it lately because the arcade one is superior by far.
I kind of want to try the arcade one. I found a machine for it once in Saskatchewan, of all places, and it was like unplugged, and I was upset.
Yeah, the whole reason I even have Cruising USA to begin with is because I played the arcade version first and managed to convince my grandparents to buy me the 64 version.
Well, how does the arcade version work? It's still like it can't be the whole thing where it's like unlock all the cars and paint them or whatever, right? It's gotta be.
No, it doesn't have that.
The Cruising USA mode, that's it.
Huh. I don't know. I kind of like the progressiveness of like doing that. I guess, but
Yeah, but they're not gonna do that in an arcade game.
no. Yeah, exactly.
It's just imagine playing the Nintendo 64 version with the first car, but the difficulty set to normal instead of very easy.
I mean, even normal's not too bad.
And you can really expect you to lose your quarter playing the Redwood Forest stage.
Oh yeah.
Or Chicago.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
San Francisco's not so bad.
There's a couple turns in San Francisco that really suck, though.
Yeah, but you just end up driving on the walls of buildings, in my experience, and you're fine. The game's so glitchy if you go off track, you just like fucking glitch back in. Oh god. I don't know, like Redwood Forest was a killer for me, like impossible to get by as a kid almost. Like almost. And then Chicago was bad because of like the underground segment, and then the segment after that with like the weird picket thing. And then like I remember all the 2-lane levels I hated because the game could spawn a driver on either side of the road, and it's like how the fuck do you get by this?
Just throwing it out there, but
Yeah.
did you ever play in first person?
Yeah, where you get like bird shit on you or whatever.
Yeah, if you do it right, you can get it to like shit on you 50 times.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is that like that's Idaho or something? Iowa? I forget.
Jeez. It's Iowa and Nebraska. Is that right?
I don't even know if Nebraska's in that.
Well, one of them has the birds, and one. No, I'm sorry. They both have birds and flies,
Yes.
and you could get a secret with both of them.
That was the first 3D game, like real 3D game I ever saw. So you can imagine how like impressive that was, though. That's where that game holds appeal with me.
Really? Mine was Mario 64.
Yeah, it would have been. Well, like, yeah, I'm sure it would have been Cruis'n USA. I still remember. I still remember like amazing freaking Panasonic 27-inch CRT in that game, and it was like a treat for us because we didn't usually get to play on like the main TV or whatever.
I played it in like Toys R Us just as the 64 was about to come out. It was like playing Game Boy games at that point. My mind was utterly blown.
I was like,
we need this. We need this now.
I was like 4 years old when we got a N64. It was Christmas in '99 or '98. I forget, but I still memorize it.
I got the pre-order package, like the first one. They gave me a backpack, a T-shirt, something else.
Man, I mean, it's like a not interesting work-related thing, but I was like, I don't know if you know what skull candies are, but like we ship that, I guess, from the border. So like, I had some order, and it was like an internet order to someone, and I was just like, man, someone just really representing the skull candy brand. They bought like 2 backpacks, 2 water bottles, 2 sets of headphones, and 2 sets of earphones, and like all this other stuff. I'm like, man,
sponsored.
Isn't this like... I was like thinking it must be like some sort of event somebody won or something, or like a mother buying her 2 children school stuff or something, because it was like 2 sets of everything.
Honestly, usually the earbuds I buy are skull candies, but I mean, I wouldn't go buy like backpacks, water bottles, or something.
Exactly. It's pissing me off too, because it's like one of the most annoying things to pick. It's just finger murder, because they stuff those boxes so like tight that like it's hard not to like cut your hangnails and stuff off.
I mean, I'm gonna show my age again, but there was different points in time going through school where like there were these certain pencils they had to buy in order to be cool, and then like freaking yo-yos, they had to get a certain brand of yo-yo and a certain type.
What, the Duncan yo-yos?
Yeah, but they went, even the types for Duncan went through fads like for about 2 years.
Like springs and discs.
Remember that being a thing, but
like I did it after it was popular for like I got one because it was like more my brother's era. He's like 7 years older than me, so like he got me one once because he was telling me about it. I'm like, that sounds cool, and he got me one. It was, I forget if it had springs or discs in it, but it was the thing that like once it got to the end of the string, it would just make it spin for like a while.
Yep.
So that has to be discs, I would assume, but
jeez, it's on the tip of my tongue. I know the butterfly could do that, and you could do the walk the dog easy.
Yeah.
And then the neon, was that it, or Neo?
Oh, you know, like this was probably, we're talking like 2004. It's probably just like some off-brand, just find a yo-yo thing. I have no idea what it was. It's probably nothing that was popular unless they were still around by that point.
I had one that you could do around the world with pretty well.
Yep.
I definitely hit people with it.
Yeah, I remember my folks had to be like, if you're going to do that, go outside and don't face the house. I can do that around the world. I can do like the, I guess, backwards around the world where you like, you know, you drop it down like backhandedly and then you kind of like zoop it up over your hand. Can't remember what else I could do other than that. I think I could do the thing where you like got your finger on the string or whatever in the other hand.
Yeah, I don't know if we actually called it something. It was just stuff we did.
Yeah, it was, you know, they're just fun to mess with. If I had one today, I'd probably just still mess around with it if I just picked it up.
My brother had like some sort of yo-yo that was popular at the time. I don't remember what, but it was like I played with it a bit. It's like, oh, this is a waste of time. Never touched it again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Of course, it was usually my younger brother's usually the guy who got on the fads. I was never cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get into a lot of this stuff because like my parents rightfully convinced me that it was like kind of a waste of money with like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Beyblades and stuff, and it's kind of like true because they phased out and stuff.
It's like the only fad I got into was like Pokemon, and that's because when it came out in like '98,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
10 years old. I was
It
like,
was it was so big, anyways.
It's
Yeah.
still
It's
like big,
for
I
that
think.
starting out. So
Like I had a job as a youth worker this year, and like at a youth center, and there's still like I think it was around the time like Sun and Moon came out, and it seemed like just as big. Like it's never kind of died down. It's like every time the game comes out, it's right back.
it's not as big as it was.
No, but like I mean,
Back
it's
in the
still
day, it was nuts.
I know.
Absolutely nuts.
I vaguely remember. I mean, I would be super young, but I mean, obviously, it kind of got to that point again with the Pokemon Go thing for a while, and I was like, man, this isn't gonna last.
But
I never played it either because I don't have data. It's like I have 200 megabytes of data a month. It's like I don't need more than that usually. I'm not gonna boot up some game on my phone for it.
So at the time, I mean, I'm almost as old as Glenn, but not quite there. The ones that I can remember that were big were the Imperial, the Butterfly, the Hornet,
What are you guys talking about?
The yo-yos.
Oh yeah, play the Hornet, Imperial.
I remember I was around at the time for the Super Soakers to get absolutely nerfed. Like they had to start going with a certain stream size. It's like as big as putting your 4 fingers together. But I remember like being able to buy the ones that would just absolutely like hurt.
Yep.
I miss that.
They had the backpack ones, and they
Yeah.
had the ones after the backpack ones sucked because they kept breaking the pump.
Yep. The coolest one I had was actually probably came after the point where they regulated it, but it was like this cool thing where you'd like put a freezer pack in it and it would just like make it ice cold.
oh,
jeez.
fuck that.
Hey, to answer Wolf's question in chat, use volcanoes if you can.
Beat 38 without a night most of your magic. Oh, is he talking about Populous?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. He's playing it. Okay.
Wait, can you cause earthquakes in Populous?
Sorry?
Yeah, earthquakes are good because they're cheap.
Yeah,
The
what
volcanoes
is
are
it
good.
about early SNES games and causing earthquakes and natural disasters?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you only use earthquakes to shake things up.
It's flooding swamps. Too real.
Yep.
Well, I saw you try to kill Teddy over and over again. He didn't die.
Well, that's true. I definitely tried my best.
Real question though, is anybody else going to take any NHL games on this list?
I used to play, I think it was 93, but I
Yeah.
don't know if I'd want to touch it again.
Well, I mean, I know, like, I have 93 as well. There's a glitch goal you can do, I remember. I'd have to learn how to do it again, but you just, like, go around the net and wrap it in. It works every time, so.
And then you can hat trick it.
Yep.
Like, over and over and over again.
Share some of it. You won't have to carry the whole burden there, so.
Yeah. Thanks. I will definitely take 93 and 96, because those are the ones I owned, but.
Although you will be forced to take some NHL games because you are Canadian and you need to do so for national pride.
Yeah.
I won't do NHL, but I will, if somebody needs help, I will help in NBA Jam because I've been through the season.
That's my counteract. I'm not taking any soccer games, and I'm probably not taking any basketball games.
Also, no one's gonna claim Bill Lambert's combat basketball, which is like within the top 50.
My basketball rule also extends to Michael Jordan's trip in the Windy City and Shaq Fu.
Check who.
Somebody's
Alright,
gonna do
that means you'll have to take Rex Run and that's your prize.
Is there like a hockey fighting game or something?
NES.
Yeah, it's a shitty fucking game, anti-smoking game where you have to go inside a dude's body and clean it out.
Fuck.
Like Captain Novelin.
God, somebody's got to play that weird ass game about diabetic elephants. I remember playing once as a joke.
Yeah, I'll take Captain Novolin because I'll just play some shitty like Wilford Brimley sound bites throughout.
Who's taking? What is it called? Packy and Marlin. Look it up. It's a game about diabetic elephants. Have fun, whoever takes that.
Yeah, Captain Novoland's about diabetes too.
Oh, is it? This one's like you gotta find the right foods to eat in the environment, or you're gonna like, you know, have a low blood sugar and die.
Yeah, if Captain Novoland touches his donut, he dies, or at least takes damage.
Just cruel. Some people's fathers are diabetic, like mine.
Yeah, it's just like, I'll go ahead and take that diabetes game.
I'm like, this is too real, man. Won't play it.
Who really loves RPGs? Sorry, Glenn.
Game 2.
And there's a whole series of those shitty ass games.
Who loves RPGs?
Yeah, I mean, somebody who's would claim to play any RPG all the way through.
Wait, you're asking who would like to play RPGs all the way through?
Uh-huh.
Like,
I have my limits.
I have video game ADD and can't finish a lot of them, but I love RPGs.
I'm claiming to know a game on Super Nintendo that's probably coming up that's could be rated lower than Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
You know it, go for it.
I know it, and
Final
I
Fantasy
would play
Mystic
it.
Quest isn't a bad game. It's just a stupidly easy one.
This one is imagine if you mated Mystic Quest with Breath of Fire.
What is it?
It's Tecmo Secret of the Stars.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
Ness is absolutely an RPG fanatic from what I can tell.
Then I want to see him play it. I'll help, but it's rough.
We gotta make sure Tails doesn't feel left out.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I'm sure another game will come through the pipe and he can play that.
Oh, man. Alright, I'll play the hockey games, but I'm playing as the Edmonton Oilers.
You know what's funny is that motherfucker lives like an hour away from me.
It's got some really golden parts to it, but the entirety of the game is trash.
I was giving him shit earlier because he tried stirring the pot with me, and I told him I wouldn't stir the pot when I live less than 100 miles away from you.
Yeah, it's like he's a Reds fan, so I don't think you'd like that.
No,
I don't know. He's not really doing too much to upset me. It's just like he's here to complete games. I'm fine with it so far.
Oh yeah, it was just kind of funny. And then I told him I'd tip him upside down and steal his lunch money.
I saw that. I don't even remember what I said to you. I was like, oh, I need to come back, and it was actually something pretty good. I don't remember.
Also, about baseball, I hope the Brewers hold on and keep the Cubs out of the fucking playoffs. Fucking hate the Cubs.
Me too.
Go Blue Jays.
I have no reason for doing so, except that I just...
It happens.
Yeah, I just don't like their sad sack fan base. Even before, they won it all.
There's nothing lovable about
like,
those losers.
Yeah, it's like, oh, feel sorry for us. We haven't won in 100 years. Like, my team hasn't even been to one.
That sounds like the Toronto That sounds like the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I can understand that. Like, awful fan base, and like, I don't want to say all Maple Leafs fans are bad, because I hate doing that, because then there is good ones and you have good conversations with them. But yeah, it's just like for the most part.
Yeah, I don't like Cubs fans, so.
Cam, it wasn't even a comeback. It was like, at least we can all beat Sonic. And I was like, yeah, that's good for me.
Well, I mean, we don't have any of those coming up since I don't know. I was just like, over text, it's hard to convey that I'm like never serious. So sometimes people are like, "Oh, I was joking." I'm like, "I know." I'm just giving you a legitimate response.
Does Bobby Bonilla still play?
No.
Oh, because I was gonna say whatever team he's on, that's my team.
Does who play what?
He's still drawing a salary for the Mets, so.
He had Bobby Bonilla Day, which is July 1st every year.
Yeah.
Where they pay him over $1 million.
That's the
Until the
only.
2030. I got a 1994
I got a 1994 card signed by him.
1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by him. 1994 card signed by h Nice.
Nice.
Oh man, what was the conversation I was having the other day? Oh yes, you guys might actually have the answer to this because I was like talking to my friends, and none of us are like huge sports guys. Like I watch hockey, they don't really watch anything, but it's like you talk to anybody, and it's like you know the single like greatest player of any league usually, except like football, because we're like, oh, Wayne Gretzky, you know, hockey, and baseball's like Babe Ruth or whatever, and like, well, like what's football?
There really
Thurman
is
Thomas.
Who?
Thurman Thomas.
Darman Thomas. I've never heard that name.
He might still play.
Oh.
He was a Buffalo Bill like
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Such a team sport that it's really hard to differentiate it all from the team. I mean,
Yeah, but you always get like the, even so, it's like hockey and, you know, all that's team sport too, but you get like the people that just absolutely excel above the rest. It's like,
yeah, I mean, if you put a gun to my head, I'd say Barry Sanders, but yeah,
I've heard
it's
that,
not an
I
easy
think.
question.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw another one out there. Kevin Green.
okay. And who would be the basketball one again? Is it like Michael Jordan for sure? Is that like,
Jordan.
yeah?
You could make an argument for like Bill Russell or something, but yeah,
What's
most
wrong
people-
with Scottie Pippen?
I don't know who.
He's an asshole.
I mean, he still visits Korea. That's cool. Wrong guy.
I mean, but like hockey's had some new ones come along the way. I don't know if the names like Sidney Crosby or Connor McDavid ring a bell yet, but
Sidney Crosby, yes. Connor McDavid, no.
Connor McDavid's like 20, so that makes sense. But he's on the Edmonton Oilers. He's freaking phenomenal. He's the best player like anyone's seen in a while. And it's awesome because he's on my team out of sheer luck of the draft lottery.
Yeah, I don't really follow the NHL that closely because there wasn't a team around growing up unless I wanted to root for Vancouver.
Ugh, don't.
I do that because they're called the Canucks.
They're
I'm
the
American.
worst. They're the worst. I hate their fan base most of the time. I live here, and that's why it's worse. I think that's why I like hate them more now because I live here as like a rival team. But
Yeah.
somebody like made a comment to me the other day at work because I was like wearing my Oilers hat or whatever. It was great because it's the first time anyone's made a comment to me about my team since their team's been in the absolute shitter and my team's been good. So I was just like, thank you. You're the first person I've had this conversation with while my team's been better than yours. And
Yeah,
everybody's
I
just like,
usually
oh.
do not, wear my team apparel over here because I'm like, especially not Seahawks.
Yeah, I think it gets a bit worse with football. With hockey, it's like nobody really cares if I wear my Edmonton
Yeah,
stuff.
It's just, I live in Patriots country, especially after that Super Bowl a couple years back when Hawks lost to the Patriots.
Is that the one with the deflated
Here,
balls or
and not
whatever?
No.
That's all I remember hearing about. Some guy like deflated the footballs or something.
But yeah, that was also the Patriots, and that was years ago.
That was years ago now? I thought that was like a year or two ago.
Fucking Spygate or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good time.
I was gonna
They
s-
blew a whole bunch out of nothing. I mean,
Didn't they like take away the
Yeah.
title from them or something?
no. I mean, yes, what they were doing was sketchy and kind of cheaty, but I mean, come on. The game they got it for, like the AFC Championship against the Colts, they beat the Colts like 40 to like almost nothing. Come on, the Colts didn't even belong in the same field as them.
I mean, shit like that does happen too. Like again with hockey, it's like if you got a fast team facing like a heavy team, usually a lot of times like Boston was really bad for this. They would actually like make their ice really shitty and bumpy to like negate the speed of the other team basically in the playoffs. And like shit like that happens and it just like it's not really patrolled that well. It's like you hope the ice is going to be good on each rink, but it might not be and they can just claim, "Oh, we fucked up" or whatever, right? So but like that did happen.
Eventually, I want to move back to Washington.
It's like it's probably pretty. It just I've been there. It's pretty similar to here. Yeah, it's pretty nice. But
Washington, there ain't nothing but hippies over there.
Redskins.
Oh, God. Not that Washington. Yeah, I kind of growing up in Washington State history was that they initially wanted to name the state Columbia. It was turned down because it would cause confusion with the District of Columbia.
I was gonna say, was British Columbia a thing at the time too? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, well, we're gonna call it Washington. So
That's not
yeah,
confusing.
that doesn't make any confusion
Yeah.
with Washington D.C. Now, does it?
Not even slightly. I was gonna say, like, most people I meet don't live, like, even on this frickin' side of the continent, though. It's usually the eastern side. That's where most of the population is. I think, like, Ness is the closest in California. And that's probably the most populated western continent, like, city, frankly, or state, rather.
Yeah, it's a bunch of fucking hippies too.
I don't know.
It might be a bunch of fucking hippies, but it's a bunch of fucking hippies that root for the right teams.
Like,
As long as it's not the Ducks. Yeah, I like the Kings and the Sharks. Fucking hate the Ducks.
A different way. You're all like, they root for the right teams, and then at the end of the day, I'm like, they're fucking hippies.
That's a generalized statement, though, isn't it?
You know what I'm gonna do when I get home?
What?
I go home. I'm not gonna interact with any of them. I just gonna hang out in my own place, play fucking video games.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I'm surrounded by hippies or not.
Well, you're an exception.
Did I just hear hippie games?
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn's gonna be playing them all.
I mean, I think it's something to do with hometowns, too. Because, like, I live here, and I'm always like, man, I love going back to Calgary, Alberta. And people are here always like, why? It's dumb. I'm like, I don't know. It's really nice to me. It's like rolling hills. It's not completely flat plains. It's just beautiful housing and everything.
I'm gonna throw it out there, but I don't expect you to know him. Do you know Chris Campo?
Who? Like...
It's a guy I play games with. Like, we've been through a bunch of shit.
Where is he from? Because it's a big country, man.
No, he's from Calgary.
Oh, I mean, like, I'm from there, but I was only there from, like, 1 to 3, and we kind of just went there to visit family.
Okay.
So, no. I grew up in Edmonton, and then I moved
That's
BC.
a question you ask when somebody lives in the town of 300.
Wow. Yeah, if somebody said Columbus, North Carolina, I'd be like, oh, well, fuck. I must know you.
No, I get it. Like, I know a guy, I have a good friend in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's like, if somebody's, like, from there, it might be like, oh, hey, do you know this guy? It's like... to be fair, I named out a specific city. It's not like, oh, you live in Canada, do you know this guy? Oh, fucking hell. I just landed on the platform and took off. Are you kidding me?
My town of 3,000, if you ask who Nguendo is, they can point you to my house.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, it's the guy who destroys the Segas. Right there.
It's because
Right.
they're known. My town of 1,000, if somebody asked me by name, like, if they said, do you know Holy Cross? They'd be like, who? Who are you talking about? You know, David Holycross. He lives on the street. I don't fucking know that guy. That's a name?
Is I work at the local liquors and gun and fire,
Well, yeah, you
So,
sell people everything they need.
especially in this area. So I interact with everyone.
Yeah, you do live in Wisconsin. I imagine they all congregate around the Guns and Booze store when they're not the cheese place.
I was gonna say earlier, I think I know a lot of my American cities from, like, Cruising USA, actually, when we were talking about that.
Then you only know California and then a couple others.
Yeah, it's true, though, isn't it? It just kind of, like, fucking... It was like, oh, hey, we're doing, like, one every, like, oh, God. Centimeter on this map. Fuck, I know. And then, like, we're just gonna jump all the way to, like, the top northeast. I always found that funny.
I imagine Glenn spends his time skeet shooting Sonic dolls, so...
Oh, I ski shoot a lot, man. And it usually has tannerite involved.
Oh, damn it, game. Stupid.
Do you guys know what tannerite is?
No, what is?
No.
Heard of
Tannerite,
it.
right?
I don't think so. If it's
Oh, it's perfectly legal explosive powder that you can buy, and the
Oh.
only way you can set it off is by velocity. Meaning you need like a 30-06 or higher to blow it up.
Is that the stuff they paint onto targets sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's cool.
But what you do is you fill it up. Don't paint it.
Oh, so you just pour, like if you
Yeah.
made that stuff, you pour it into a milk jug and then you shoot it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Damn it, game. Ugh.
blow up the entire barn.
How long have I been playing this game now? Just today, I mean.
A long time. I don't. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to give you time on here.
Yeah, until after you're
You know
done.
what's great though is you can make a crater in the ground for relatively cheap with that stuff.
It's an easy way to dig a hole.
Mhm.
Star Fox Fan is actually streaming NBA Jam pretty well.
Is he?
Yeah.
I was
It's
gonna.
a little small, but it works.
I was gonna say if like no, my only qualm with it would be if like his frame rate ends up or like the game's running slow, that's gonna make it easier for him to play games, kind of thing. It's like
Bullet time.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm surprised you managed to make it work on a laptop.
yeah. Well, what did you end up doing? 'Cause you've been streaming now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I pretty much was planning to for a while because one of the hinges was snapped on my laptop, so.
So did you say you built a
it's-
computer?
it's
Because
still-
I didn't hear you for like a minute there. I think.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
pretty much I was at the breaking point with that computer. It's like I need a new one.
Yeah. Okay.
I
fair.
can get a desktop this time.
Must be nice to be able to buy things. Me, it's like all my money goes towards visa and student debt constantly.
That's the one good thing about having been in the Navy is I don't have any student debt.
Yeah. I mean, mine's really not that bad. Mine's like $2,000 currently after 2 years. So. And I don't have to pay it back until like I'm done, but.
You're doing well.
Yep, I am. I mean, I've gone to school part-time. They have this whole system there that my aunt works at the university, and she, like, pointed out to me, not a lot of people know about, but, like, you can just get a straight-up grant for, like, one semester if it's part-time every year, and then the other one you have to student loan, so it's like I really had to pay for 2 semesters through loans. And then I go to a pretty cheap university, too, so if I was to go, like, UBC or something, it would be insane, but... Because I'm at like the little local one, it's like $450 per course, basically.
I graduated in 2004, and I owe
What do
$8,000
you-
still.
Really? From like...
What are you,
Sorry,
what
Glenn?
are you going to school for?
Me?
Yeah.
Really useful things. Theater major, French minor, eventually gonna get my teaching assistants. Gonna try and do acting stuff, and then I can bridge to a full-on teacher if I want later. So,
Acting stuff.
yep. Love it.
Theater.
You missed the whole conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching a movie tomorrow with Cam in it.
Yep.
Is it a porno?
No.
Because those pay more.
I mean, you could have told him the title and he might have got that, but...
It's like sorority or something, murder.
That
Or
could have
something.
been a porno.
We should save this for Saturday nights.
That's what I'm doing.
Damn, man.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Wolf found it on YouTube. I haven't even seen it. I'm not really in it to, like, try and quickly describe what happened earlier. I got cast in a movie as, like, a one-line part, and it was so low budget that they cut back, like, a bunch of us to the point where I pretty much was just a glorified extra, but you can pretty much play Where's Waldo with me through the movie is what I was saying. I'd assume.
that's-
Yeah, I haven't actually seen it myself, so it'll be me seeing it for the first time tomorrow.
See, this is the thing though, Cam, is you're going to school for that shit.
Yep.
That's completely worthless. All those people that made it before you.
Yeah, I'm honestly going more into it for like the teaching end of it. Like, probably end up trying to go to like Montreal or something, get something good on my resume for it, and just have fun teaching at university or something.
A lot of those people, they didn't go to fucking school.
Nope. You gotta know somebody or have money. It's like, I know this, but yeah, it's just what I love to do, so. That's why, hence the dual degree thing. It's like, it's, if nothing else, it's worth investing in for me just because the school is really helpful and it's something I'm going to keep as a hobby if nothing else, and that's worth investing in for me. So I love it.
It's sad. It's getting to the point where people look at just degrees anyways. So.
Yep.
Not really. Nobody looks at fucking degrees anymore. And that's perfectly summed up my area. If it's experience over degrees.
Yeah, it's true.
I agree with you, but I see both sides of the fence at this point.
No, this is the perfect example, man. There's two guys I know, graduated with me same year. One guy went to college to be a mechanic. The other guy did not go to college to be a mechanic. Instead, what he did was work pretty much, not really as an apprenticeship, but got employed as a mechanic going into that. And then spent 4 years under this guy. College, got in debt. Came out of college in debt. Did nothing but save his money and learn the same shit, except it was hands-on in the actual fucking mechanic facility. And then came out in the positives. And not only that, the guy that didn't go to college runs the local mechanic shop now in town. While the other guy that went to college is working at the fucking Quick Trip. So...
yeah.
Well, at least it isn't the Quick Stop.
Depends what it is. I don't know.
It's
like...
fucking debt. You have to pay for that schooling. The thing is, that one guy went, like, instead of going to college, he said, fuck it, I'll just work 12 hours a day at different mechanic shops, get the experience and knowledge thing, you know, and then save my money because I'm not spending it on fucking an education.
Don't mean to change the subject. Glenn, you should check your Discord settings, see what your mic sensitivity's at. Sometimes I can only hear like half what you're saying.
That could be connection.
Could be. Are you guys hearing them fine?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo though.
Oh, really?
Well, now, but when you tested it, there was an echo.
Okay.
Glenn hits the. Alright, I'm losing speech ability.
Thing is, the guy that didn't go to college is not working at the fucking Quick Trip. He's actually got his own mechanic shop.
Yeah.
He was able to save
rules.
Get that knowledge that everyone needed.
No, I totally get that and I agree with you.
Just applying for a job.
But I don't think you can say the same with teaching, unfortunately. So, like, I agree with you completely, but I'm just saying, like, what I want to do is, like, teaching in that field, like, that's not something you can do without education.
And I can agree with that statement, too, because my wife's having the same problem right now. So, she taught 11 years at a university.
Okay.
And now, the policies are changing worldwide.
Yep.
And she cannot be in the same position unless she has her PhD. She only has a master's.
That happens, like, all the time. Like, my mom's a nurse, and she, got her, like, LPN or whatever, like, licensed practical nurse. But there's also, like, RNs, registered nurse, that, like, did a bit more. And eventually they just completely, like, nixed the LPN program. There's just RNs now. But, like, getting work for her is actually easier now, because they don't have to pay her, like, the extra $2 an hour or whatever. And really, the RNs don't do much more than she already knows. Like, one or two things they know that she doesn't. So it like works in favor of some people sometimes.
Yeah, experience always will and always should trump those fucking degrees, but there's certain positions where they're really, I don't know, cracking down.
This is another example about this shit. Is I know a chick that went to college for a business degree, and while she was going to college, she was working at Subway. It's like a job to help pay for college. And she went in there 3 years later. She's still working at Subway, and that's all she does.
That sounds like the worst. Customer service. Never again.
Well, everybody's serving somebody, but it's just, I guess you can pick your target audience.
Well, it's just like, it's for me, it's like the constant thought of the inconsistency with how customers can be. It's just like, I'd rather just work something consistent, like a warehouse. And I don't mind doing that, and I do that for the summer right now. And if I had to get stuck with something like that, it's not even like, I don't even feel that bad. I'm not super crazy about money. It's like, if I have enough to like do what I'm doing pretty much and just enjoy life, whatever. So like, I'm not too worried.
Yeah, I throw myself into customer service.
Yeah, but I mean,
Guys,
you're in a
you've
field
got
you
a
like.
sweet gig there.
Yeah, exactly. It's different. It's different like saying, I don't know, Dairy Queen versus like that. It's like completely different.
With drunk?
What's that?
I said dealing with drunk people isn't very fun, and dealing with
True.
rednecks that want guns that have like a fucking single-digit IQ isn't very fun.
You know what? Yeah, that's a fair point.
But it's
Not only that, my other job is, I mean, I love doing the show and everything.
Yeah.
Like, you still got to deal with people at the end of the day. They'll message you about video games.
yeah, like that
It's
Sire
like-
Seal asshole.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
The only guy worse than that is that Zed is dead piece of shit. Fuck that guy.
No, I know you're not leaning into that, but I can imagine a little bit.
Oh
I
my
don't know. What's it-
gosh.
I'm putting myself out there on the internet, and then I don't know.
Well, is it? I want to know. Is it really changing? Because before, you definitely said every time that you're the easiest guy to find on the internet. And do you want to change it now?
No, but I just wish people would come to me with all their problems.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah.
That's what someone else does with me.
Well, no, that's one guy though. But the dispute system that's going on with TG, my email, my messenger, and everything's blown up, and it's just like and one day
It is a problem, but I mean, is it? I want to just say, just for your help, is there anybody you could refer out to? Anyone at all
for like what?
for the guy? Like, you know, you are an expert, but somebody else got to be able to answer those questions better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the questions I get asked mostly is like scores and shit like that.
Yeah, one thing you know is history.
Yeah, and it's like I met the guy. I know I've been around, and I know that he's came on my radar more than once about questionable scores and stuff. So it's like I know the history behind those questionable scores, and
Oh yes, in this point in 1996, Rocky Rose masturbated on the arcade board, invalidating every high score ever set on this game.
Why does that invalidate it? That's like consummating it.
Rocky Rose did some hilarious stuff. See, that's stuff that you guys don't even know about or wasn't there for. Rocky Rose
Shit!
the Triforce.
Fuck!
Does he buy it first? Or does he just like, whatever?
Can I still do this?
What happened? What?
I got like the maximum amount of points I finally could on the rocket thing after probably like an hour, this past hour. And then I just didn't even land on the target in skydiving.
It happens.
Basically, you'd have to pull off getting a either do 80 points in both, or somehow pull off a hang glider.
I don't think I need that many. I think it's literally 80 points left between the two. So
Between the
need
two.
Yeah, you need 160 points, so
Fuck.
you need 80 in both.
God damn it. Fucking hell, I should just crash on the ground. There's no fucking way that's happening.
Story that happened. Once Rocky Rose sent Triforce a picture of his dick next to a banana, a SNES cart, and a picture of Rocky for like Christmas when he was like 3 years old.
How the fuck would we do that?
And then Triforce tried to get Rocky banned for Twin Galaxies.
I heard about that.
It was fucking hilarious.
Zed, what did this mission say I had to do again?
Hilarious
Would've been nice.
more ways than one.
Alright, so
Because-
what mission you talking about?
The hang glider. I think it said fly through the ring 4 times, but did it say anything about having to hit a certain altitude?
Ah, fuck, I missed out. I actually switched off to,
It's okay. I should have been paying attention.
trying to look up what you need to do to get the bonus level.
Oh, there's only bonus levels on the skydiving and the rocket belt, I think.
Nope, you can do it. You can get bird fly on hang gliding by landing on the normal skydiving / rocket belt platform.
Oh, let's try that right now, because I'm about to fucking die. I actually,
Well,
it might be
whereas, like,
doable.
you don't really have much other choice. You might as well try it, you know?
Fuck. God fucking damn it. This is
But
so...
yeah, that's another bonus you can go for, I guess.
Just
God damn it.
been doing this for so fucking long.
Hey, I was
Man,
just about to
I
complain.
think we need to get that voice sample out of Wolf and just add it to all our channels.
Make a soundboard.
Whenever you fuck up. God damn it, man.
Easily programmable soundboard. As long as you have clips, you can assign them the keys on your keyboard.
Yeah, it should be a twitching for more soundboard, but please get something good from me.
Hey, Wolf, what do you think about the idea of
I guess mine's fucking lightning, isn't it?
releases? Release.
That's
So
a
you can
tensor.
unlock anything. What? That's Tensor.
Yeah, he's the one that's coming out with the new rules.
Sorry if I'm interrupting you, Glenn. I can barely hear you half the time. I'm gonna relog quick and see if that fixes it, because I'll like be talking and suddenly I'll just like hear Glenn and I'm like, oh shit, I'm totally interrupting him right now. One sec.
It took like an hour.
Okay, let's hope
Yeah,
that.
sorry, Glenn. I do it a lot.
But
But this is honestly how I played. I built up towns as quick as I can. Constantly flooded the enemy when he built up his towns.
mm-hmm.
And then by the end of it, I'm like, fuck this. This is taking too long. So I just sent all my troops to fucking attack.
Yeah, you gotta do that every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck it. This is taking too long.
Yep.
And while they were attacking, I was just like up and then down in the world, the rest of the map.
Well,
I guess I did alright. Fucking 4 levels.
would be
No, wait.
that-
It was 38, and then I moved up to 42.
Fuck, I don't know if I want to do this right now.
Yeah, that's good. A lot of the times I feel like Zerg rules will win and just making it entirely flat.
Yep.
It started becoming a pain in the ass though when the enemy and I were close to each other because I would be leveling the land for me and then he'll be freaking leveling for him.
Oh yeah, and then your guys fight, but at that point, that's when you really just gotta lay it in.
I'm like, you son of a bitch. I want the cake, not you. Fucking mice. We're
I
fucking
think it-
people on that.
But what do you think about that rule, Wolf? I think it honestly would
Oh, we're talking about
set
that
some
again.
balance with that.
It's a good rule, but like that means that the only game that's gonna be available is Populous.
Well, yes
yeah,
and no.
fine.
That's the point. And it's not going to be that bad.
You'll have everyone working on it.
Not to mention, if games are already claimed, it's not going to be the only game on the field. It's just going to be like, oh, well, Cam's on Pilotwings, and Zed's on Draken, and Populous is the only other option. Okay. Populous is taking people, the other two aren't, you know, like...
And think of the
Yeah.
comments.
I
Yeah.
think it's a good idea. Otherwise, Populous will be like 200 games on the Populous and still be the fifth game that was released.
We'll be fucking playing Star Fox 2, the last game of the fucking list. If fucking Populous was to still be sitting there.
Yeah, we played the Super Nintendo games chronologically, well, except for, well, Populous.
You know, one of the launch titles. We didn't beat one of them.
I think it's a good rule too because it also makes it so you have to somewhat beat it chronologically. You can't be 80 games in and this game still hasn't been beaten.
That is a very good point.
That's right, and there will be other games like this.
Yes, exactly. That will need like the community effort to. I know it sucks, but we can't just have 10 fucking do it.
Hey, I did it one level.
And like Spirit.
Every
Yeah,
bit
that's
every bit
awesome.
counts. If everybody learns it and pitches in like frickin' 5 levels even, it would take at least like 35 levels off his plate.
And I think if you're found guilty of shirking your Populous duty, you have to play levels, I don't know, 47 through 63 of, what is it, the bomb game.
Kablooey.
There you go.
Or Bomboozle, depending on which title you
Yeah,
want.
see, Bluey could have been beaten a lot quicker too.
Yeah, nobody else jumped on board. Well, I guess Tails did for like an attempt, but he didn't complete anything apparently. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
this whole thing's gonna suck for all of us at certain times.
I didn't really
That's
mind
just like-
Kablooey. It was just like some levels it fucking just like drove me nuts because I'm like, I know this is an easy solve. I just can't figure it out.
It was that one stream that really bothered me where I had to solve that really hard puzzle, but there was no way of testing this like 50-50 occurrence later in the map after it took like forever to rearrange this fucking minefield. And it's like I finally get that right and get it to blow up everything I want it to, but not the things I don't want it to. And then it's like gives me a 50-50 fucking shot and I get it wrong. It's like fuck off. Like
That's why I was playing most of it offline, just fucking save stating to see like what would work and what wouldn't.
oh okay, now that you mentioned save states it makes a lot more sense because I was just like why would you put that yourself through that twice?
Because
I
I'm
mean-
like, I'm not fucking solving this whole fucking thing just to fuck up again.
Yeah. I was gonna say like that game was mostly you. That game was
Every now and then you gotta use steroids.
That game was like 70-30, I would say. I don't know. It was mostly you. I did enough.
I did enough.
So you guys are ready. Doesn't matter how much you played, you guys are ready.
Get ready.
Fuck.
I'm
Play what
having
you want,
horrible
get
flashbacks.
ready.
PT, the freaking Nam flashbacks.
That was a big.
You got that Kablooey PTSD going, huh?
Yep. Fuck.
I was having nightmares in that game.
I wasn't. I had a dream about Pilotwings once. That was weird, but.
Like my dreams were just fucking me erasing bombs.
Mine was just me being in university and suddenly all my teachers got kidnapped. I had to go rescue them in a helicopter. I'm like, why does this seem familiar?
It's like you guys have a nightmare where you just wake up in cold sweat thinking that you still have 100 levels left in Kablooey.
Well, it's not 989, that's for sure. So.
Hey, Wolf, we're all worried you're gonna go to another system after this.
Genesis.
Yeah, I kind of would.
Just for Glenn.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't think there's another console
Well,
I'd want to do this for.
So I'm not participating. It's that simple.
I don't know, I
And
think-
then we lose
take a
our
break.
shooter ringer there.
Like, I don't know.
Just take a break after we finish SNES for a bit.
I think NES would be the
We're going to
most.
do something. We'll probably have to take a break anyway, considering we have the at least November to do the
Oh, yeah.
charity event too.
Movember. Yeah. I don't know if we'll take a complete break. We'll probably still be doing like a bit of this on the side, but I think the focus is going to be like whatever that's going on. I'm going to pick a game to play again, like I did with DKC3, and that'll be the focus for. Probably not as much this time. I'm not going to put myself through. Well, I guess it's November. I'll have a different schedule with school. I was going to say I'm not going to put myself through like 4 a.m. streams after work anymore.
I mean, regardless of
Show up for those, man.
What's that?
There's like not even I can show up for those.
Yeah, no, nobody did, and I was like, well, I'm tired, nobody's here, so.
I was fucking streaming at like 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least 6 a.m. you're getting, like, well, I guess you're Eastern. I was gonna say 6 a.m. for me, it would be like, somebody would be awake in the East, I guess, having their coffee.
in theory, we should get better. I mean, I'm trying to reach out there for a theory that's trying to be proven scientifically, but it's kind of like as time goes by, everybody is supposed to learn everything, and that's an actual theory out there right now.
Okay.
And so the more you progress, the more everybody kind of gathers as a group and learns it, even if they don't participate. And at the end, you just know everything.
Okay. So, real talk, should I be trying to get help with this game in the last 2 levels, or am I so close I should just pick it up another day?
Probably a little bit of A, a little bit of B.
So this is fucking nuts. I've been playing this for hours, and I've made... What, I was on level 5 when we started. I'm on level 8 now. I guess not too bad. Level 8's been the longest. I cannot fucking do anything here. Even the rocket belt, the targets are fucking bouncing on the ground. It's not easy to hit.
It's really up to you. I mean, I haven't touched the game on purpose because I want to see you do this.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I'm so close now. I don't know. If I pick it up even like later tonight or something, like, I might just need, it might just be one of those things I need a break now, and it won't be so hard.
But I was so pissed off though, because the game says that I have Swamp and Flood. Flood was not working.
Well, clearly you were supposed to use Swamp.
That's all I was using.
There's a reason behind that. I just can't remember. I think there's a lockout.
I just have to read up on why. Raising mana.
Swamp, I don't remember so much, but Flood has some kind of lockout, I think.
Ooh. Also,
Probably the most overvalued power. This flood the land. The flood is only useful in a few levels at the beginning. Oh wow. So it's basically a useless spell.
Well, yeah, and if really, let's say the terrain is set pretty high, it should be noticeable, and it won't do anything.
oh, God, I gotta call it for now. Fucking 11:30. Jesus, when did I start? Holy shit. I think I need a break from this and nothing else. As much as I want to finish it in this session, this is insanity at this point.
Don't worry, because even when I got to the end of it, it was months and months. You've only been playing it for so long.
Well, really, like, I think 3 days. I mean, it's been like a week, but I obviously didn't really do much over the work days. So, yeah. Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna give it, I think I'll probably give it one more, like, good session, and then I'll probably call in help.
And fuck that baseball game, seriously.
It's fun.
Alright, I'm gonna
Right.
get away from the computer for a bit. See you guys later.
See you later.
Stop the stream.